Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Spelljammer, Light of Xaryxis. Hope you're all doing well today, everybody. It is a very sleepy Sunday, but it's like noon, so we should probably be waking up. Hi, everybody. I'm your Dungeon Master, Kelly. Are you seeing him? And I am, as I said, very sleepy because I was spending all night prepping for tomorrow night's special Spelljammer game. Or not Spelljammer, Strixhaven, special Strixhaven game. I'm very sleepy, but this is going to be a great game because we're finally back. Sorry that we weren't here for last episode. Was that last week? 2 weeks ago? I had
last week, yeah.
Was it last week? Yeah, that's right. I had a bad case of food poisoning, so I'm fine now, and I'm very svelte. It was a crash diet by accident, but a great way to hit my New Year's resolution right off the bat. We've got a couple of quick announcements and introductions, but let's go ahead and start off with that. Christa is not going to be joining us today, so you'll have to imagine Francis doing all of his Francis-y things, all of their Francis-y things around the screen, and they'll be back next episode. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, starting with the slimiest character in the game. Not player, character. Amy.
I know where you're going with that. I don't know how I feel about that description, even if it is not the inaccurate one. But hi, I am Amy. My pronouns are she, her, and they, them, and I am playing Plava, the plasmoid barbarian of the depths, who is a genderless blob that sometimes looks like a humanoid.
Aren't we all? All right, and
mood.
Yeah, all right. All right, down in the corner we got Mike. Hey, baby.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Michael, going with he, him pronouns, and I guess today I'm going to have to play Wrek Felnar, everyone's favorite 3'2" redhead, this side of, I don't know, who's a short redhead?
Terran.
This side of Terran.
This side of Terran? A Terra.
I'm
not running Star Trek again. No.
No, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Terran Empire.
Terran Empire for life, yo. I've been watching Brave New Worlds.
I mean, I didn't even know running Star Trek again was in the running. Worlds. I would fully run Star Trek over here.
I will let you run Star Trek on the channel.
God, do it.
I will be part of that.
I would play in that.
I would love
sounds
to
like
be
a brilliant.
I think I heard Robin scream from her house right now when I said that. All right. Well, speaking of people who are going to run Star Trek on the channel, hey, Millie.
Oh, dang it. What have I done? I said it while we were live. Now I have to do this. Anyways, hi, I'm Millie and/or Bunnyhearted in the chat. My hoedown pronouns are she and her or they and them. And today I'm playing Tana Starbell, who mysteriously has my regular hair color for some reason today. The reason is that wigs suck. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. You got nice hair, though, so it works out.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I love your hair.
Made it myself.
Nice. I haven't had a haircut in a while, so I'm growing into my Markiplier hair. It just does a thing. It turns into Ace Ventura the more it grows. It's weird.
So I'm trying not to snort too much on this channel, or that's all counting here too, but I just saw a certain response in chat.
Which one? That Robin will literally explode?
One from second. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Please don't literally explode.
Yeah, she's in a lot of games. We just had a meeting for our Scion game that's going to be upcoming. And that's going to be a wild time. And finally, last but not least, we always put baby in the corner. It's Kat.
Hey everyone, my name's Kat, or Captain Starbun, and I use she, her pronouns. Today, because it is not tonight, I am playing our glitchling Druid of the Stars, Cheshire. And I am also she is also sporting dark hair today as opposed to her usual light purple because I have no idea where my bag full of wigs went as I was moving stuff, and now I don't know where any of my wigs are. So, Cheshire has black hair today.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just it's dark out. That's why.
Exactly.
I mean,
Star
it's
Trek
like
Cheshire.
it's like a day off today. It's like this is like a beach episode. I'm
like
pretty
a
sure,
beach
which I've said
episode?
out loud now, which means it has to happen.
Beach episode.
Oh my
so
God.
therefore, we all just we're wearing our swimming gear. Don't worry.
Is this
about
because
it.
we're out
It's
dealing with the
great.
astral sea? Are we on an astral beach episode?
No, it's not an Astral
We play
Beach
Astral
episode. Krista would
volleyball?
kill me if we had an Astral Beach episode without them.
That's
Accurate.
true.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
would.
but
I don't feel
now
like
it is
dying
in the
today.
running. Is a
Although
All
we're
right.
talking about Astral Beach episodes, I've got Astral Beach episode nails going on
Okay,
for my
those
dreads.
are
Oh my gosh, you do.
amazing.
Cat, that's like
Holy.
amazing.
Oh, I'm so envious.
Swimsuit of the stars. All right, so
Swimsuit
folks,
of
we're going to be
stars,
starting
baby.
game in just a second. Before we do, a couple of quick announcements. So welcome to 2023. It has been a wild year so far between the cast of Dorktales being quite sick and then between the whole debacle with the OGL. If you're curious what our stance is on that, you can check our Facebook or Discord or YouTube community section for our post on that. And just a quick reminder that if you are one of those people who's canceling their D&D Beyond subscriptions, I've been informed by my team that a D&D Beyond subscription is about the same price as a Patreon tier that gives you access to a ton of additional Dorktales content at patreon.com/Dorktales. Support small streamers and small creators. That's an official stance, I don't mind saying, no matter what. The quick stance on that, in case anybody is tuning in just to find out, is that we don't know anything that's happening, and I'm not going to presently stop any of our ongoing D&D games until I know something more. So this game has been going on for a while. This is episode 7 of probably 12, and we're going to enjoy the hell out of this. And to help us enjoy that, I need to thank Ping. Ping.gg is a fantastic way to, in fact, it's the premier way to stream high-def video to you so that you can see all of the lovely faces here, and all of the makeup actually like shows up instead of like in a Zoom call where it's all fuzzed out. If you are also a streamer and want to do some tabletop gaming in high def, go to ping.gg. Thank you to ping.gg for giving us free access to all their stuff. And Bryn, thank you for having a company that allows us to do this for free. Not sponsored, but they're friends of the channel. So, you know, we're friends too. What other announcements do we have coming out? Dragonlance is awesome. You should watch Dragonlance on Wednesday. Call of the Netherdeep is coming to an end soon. So you should definitely tune in for that. And Vampire the Requiem is on Thursday this week and is its finale episode, because I never expected them to do the thing that heroes don't do, but I forgot they weren't heroes. So that was a thing. Yeah, Amy, you saw my face during that episode where I'm like, what?
Oh, it's beautiful. I loved it. We had a great time.
After game, everyone was like, we're sorry, is it okay? And I'm like, no, I'm just surprised. Like, it's great. It's great. I love it. All right, anybody have any questions, comments, concerns before we begin?
I'm glad that you are feeling better.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I am feeling
me
better.
too. I'm glad we delayed and you didn't try to run this while being really ill.
Yeah, I actually was not back on my feet until Monday night, actually, last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a rough time. And then Christine got it. So like it was not a fun time. But folks, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Spelljammer, Light of Xaryxis. All right, so you're all level 7 now, so enjoy the hell out of that. And I guess if we have no other things, all I can say is join the Patreon, because hey, this is an expensive and time-consuming thing to run.
Last quick note. I think I have determination. I have it written down, but not crossed off on my sheet. But I don't see it on
I
this
didn't
one.
have you on my other window with
Yeah.
it still up. I will
I'm just gonna
trust you for
close
this.
my actual window.
All right, close your actual window, and then we're gonna start.
What about your
Alright.
factual window?
Your factual window, your actual factual window. All right, so as soon as Kat sits down,
Actually, I had to open my actual window, not close it.
make up your mind.
No.
Okay.
Well, that's
You haven't made up your mind before, and you're not about to start now. But you know what is about to start now? Game. Ready? Let's transition to the plot. To save their world from the Xaryxian Empire, the characters embarked on a dangerous voyage across wild space. Along the way, they joined forces with a gift Commodore, helped a vampire captain quell a mutiny, and rescued a princess from the brig of the vampire ship. Not just any princess, but the daughter of their enemy. You stand in the hold of the vampire's ship. There, on the other side of the door into the brig, you can see an elf rousing from a cot. She's clad in an ornate black dress accented with silver and gold. A high collar rises behind her head. As you look at her, the flames from the burning cargo hold extinguished behind you by a tidal wave. The smell of smoke thicken your nostrils. She rises from the cot, her gold pupils twinkling as she speaks in a superior tone. I am Princess Zidali, daughter of Emperor Zavin, and heir to the throne of Xaryxis. And who might you be?
I mean, who wants to go first?
Well, I think Tana's just going to awkwardly sort of cover her ears with the hood and go like loom in the corner.
Can you make me a stealth check?
Absolutely. I took stealth as my proficiency today.
Ooh.
I did not roll great, though. I have a total of... oh, wait, proficiency bonus. Right. Okay, so 13.
13? Okay.
Hmm?
Sounds good. So you'll fade into the background. So it is the lot of you, Francis, your gift compatriot, standing there going, is she special?
Wrek's gonna leap forward and grab hold of her hand in both of my hands and start like shaking it furiously.
Pleasure to meet you.
Holy potato butts! You're royalty. What do I do? Do I avert my eyes? Do I bow? Do I wait, should I even be touching you right now? And throw his hand back and take a step back. I've never met royalty before. This is everyone. Everyone say hello to the wait, you're a princess? Princess.
Yes.
Haven't we met a princess before? Oh no, they were a prince impersonator. Never mind, that's something else.
They were
Look, just because you're meeting a pretty princess doesn't mean you have to get so flustered.
I think it's kind of charming.
I'm gonna keep stealthing my way over towards the particularly interesting vampire pirate captain, and quietly ask where in the absolute heck he acquired this princess.
Grimzod Garganhael throws his head back and laughs. Well, it was as I said before. She's the weapon I promised you. I liberated her from a star moth we destroyed a few days ago.
Great. This is great. Just wonderful. It's great.
You would think it's great. Is it not?
It's great.
Oh, you appear so happy. It's one of your people, right? Yes.
It's definitely the expression happiness. Yes.
Yes. I know this look on many a woman's face.
How fast can the ship move?
I mean, pretty fast. Once we put out the fire. Oh, look, there's more fire.
Hey Tana. Where'd Tana go?
Not here specifically.
She's right here.
Why not? We found a princess.
Damn it.
What is the what? What's wrong, Lefty?
Well, this one seems like a nice one. You're a nice one,
slowly
right?
saunter over and poke her head around the corner.
That's Tana.
Hi.
Are you like cousins?
I don't think so.
I mean,
Tilts her head to the
they're
side.
all astral elves. They're all related somehow.
That makes sense.
Not all astral elves
related
are
to most
related.
Well, I mean, you go far back on the family tree, and they are.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. But...
You are an astral elf as well. Are you Xaryxian?
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Make me a deception roll.
I literally have a nat 1.
Let's. There's no need for humility. If you are a member of the Xaryxian Empire, or were an exile,
Mm-hmm.
if I may ask, what did you do?
There's a small difference of opinion on the destruction of things being the natural order.
Well, I suppose we have something in common then.
Oh, really?
Just as I have something in common with the rest of you. Seems we both want the same thing in the end. Revenge. I'm an exile as well, you see. As my father lies on his deathbed, my scheming brother... Yes. My scheming brother, Zelith, denies me my
fully
brother.
off. Sits down excitedly.
He seized control of my father's navy, banished me from court, and left me in the clutches of his sycophants. He orchestrated the attack on your world as well, bombarding it with astral seeds harvested from Xaryxis, our dying star, as you know. She says kind of a little more performatively for everybody else, but as you know, Bob. Once the crystalline vines have drained all the energy from your world, they will discharge the energy in a beam of pure light back to Xaryxis, thus replenishing it.
And continuing this unnatural and devastating cycle.
Yes. The vampirism of stars. It sounds kind of interesting to me, I don't mind saying. I mean, maybe I'm biased.
Stars become vampires then too?
Yes, or perhaps a black hole.
Ooh, fancy. It's more like the entire empire is one big vampire sitting on a decaying throne of blood.
It is very fortunate, actually. Zelith instructed his minions to deposit me on your world, in fact. So that as I died, my energy could contribute in some small way to the light of Xaryxis. He thought that it would be good for me to actually give back for once, I believe he said. Fortunately, my ship was disabled and boarded by these vampires, yes. I don't mean to speak blue, but he is a bit of a, penis.
Oh.
What, Grimzods?
Me? I'm not a... I mean, yes, I suppose I am, but, no, my brother.
I've heard that means he's not a nice person.
He is not.
Kelly,
Yes.
can I roll an insight check on her?
Yeah, please.
Just to kind of get a sense of if she's just straight bullshitting or not.
Sure, yeah.
14 plus 7 is what, 22, I think?
13 plus 7 is 21.
21.
Basic math.
My mental math is not great. Thanks,
That's
learning
okay.
disabilities,
My
autism.
mental's not great
Whee!
either, so I feel that.
That's what calculators are for.
Honor guard, star priest. Hold on. Okay. Do I have? Let's see, I do. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, what you're gonna get off her intuitively is that she is a trained diplomat. She is in very good control of her words, and she's in very good control of other people. However, the emotions that she shares for her brother are quite honest. She thinks her brother's an absolute dickhead and should probably be chucked into the nearest sun. Also, he did just try to kill her. So he is definitely, she's definitely not a fan. However, I will say you got a 21. With the 21, there's gonna be this little like kernel in your mind. This little like, okay, where's the drop? Like, where's the catch? Where is it?
Okay.
And then she says the following, and it goes, there it is. So I must implore you, help me to retake the throne, become Empress, and I will undo the damage that Zeleth has already caused to your world. And you're like, there it is.
Okay. That seems like a reasonable deal. He sounds like he sounds terrible.
Yes, he is.
He probably kills slime to level up.
Countless slimes. Countless levels.
Unthinkable evil.
I'll help you.
So as Empress, what would you do about the light of Xaryxis?
The only way to save your world is to destroy Xaryxis itself. The star at the heart of Xaryxis space. If it dies, the crystal vines on your world will die as well. They are all symbiotic in nature, even parasitic on your world, but symbiotic with the star Xaryxis. That's my plan.
So does that mean we have to emigrate all of your people before we blow everything up?
Biggest shrug in the universe.
So you're telling us we get to blow up a star?
Yes.
Or simply
I'm
allow
in.
it to burn out.
We must do it soon, though. You see, when my father passed, my brother and I were meant to share the throne upon his death. The death and funeral of the Emperor are the final stages in my brother's... his plan. When an emperor passes, he ascends to godhood. His dying wish was to become one with the light of Xaryxis. When the star is at its brightest, that is what prompted Zeleth to attack your world. The only way to fix that, then, is to destroy Xaryxis itself. And, well, the only one who can do such a thing is a member of the Imperial family, by performing a ritual at the astral font in the Temple of Light, located in the Imperial Fortress. Now, the Imperial Fortress will orbit Xaryxis until Emperor Zavin ascends to godhood, after which it will return to the Astral Sea. So we must time this precisely with my father's passing, which I fear is not far off.
I'm sorry for your upcoming loss.
My father is a complicated man, I suppose. However, it is his world, his past that has brought the suffering that you presently must endure. The countless lives lost on your world and countless others. I believe that there is a better way. fear there must
What
be.
is this better way? I don't believe you'd like to simply sit on the throne of a dead empire.
The Xaryxian Empire is not Xaryxis. We are more than a simple star. You yourself have made a life on that world. Wylos?
Elos.
Elos.
Are you any less of an astral elf?
No. I might argue quite the opposite.
Xaryxis exists in the hearts and minds of its people. I wish to be an empress of the people.
So you too wish to control the stars? Just with a softer glove?
I wish to... I'm sorry, friend. I believe that your question is slightly funny. You ask whether or not I wish
Fair
to
enough.
control the stars, but we are negotiating how best to destroy one. Of course we are controlling their destinies. Is it not the fate of all sentient creatures to control their environments?
I suppose. Typically within arm's reach.
At the current
Regardless,
point-
Elos is more important.
Yeah, I don't really care about what you do in your with your star empire as long as we get our planet back in order and we can return to it safely. I don't know the rest about you guys, but
I'm with you on this one.
Good. We have much planning to do. I must ask, Vampirate Captain. Yes? How may I help you, beautiful lady? Do you have more comfortable quarters than the brig? Not really. It's a lot of. Honestly, it was the cleanest room that we had. I mean, this is a vampirate vessel. There are many creatures here, many not as clean as me. I'm very well preserved. I do not look my age. Then I suppose, is this the only vessel in your armada? She looks over at you, Tana.
I could at least make you some familiar food.
That would be lovely. It's been hardtack and rum for the last few days here.
It's not much better on the other ship. But I have some spices.
That would be lovely. I'm happy to help you in any way that we can. Pardon, in any way that I can. Changing linguistic modes is somewhat perplexing and fun.
I
is
can
that the
imagine.
royal we?
Yes. She gives you like a little like royal wave, the little pivot. You're gonna notice that when she does that, she has like an absolutely like stunning glowing ring on her middle finger of her right hand. Like this is like royal ring territory.
Whoa.
And what? Which is going to look like it's kind of like a really thick platinum band with a number of stones kind of dancing off the side of it, but one central stone that is almost like it's a square cut stone that looks like it has an entire nebula inside of it.
Because it totally does, doesn't it?
Yes. Anybody who takes a look at that can make me an Arcana check.
Ooh, absolutely.
I will attempt to.
Yeah.
I'm not
Go ahead.
optimistic.
I'll say that these things are iconic enough that
Well, that's a 14. I add
14?
nothing to it.
12 plus.
it's like glowing. You're like 90% sure that's a magic ring.
18.
18. You will
That's
recognize.
Yeah, and that was an 18 for me as well.
18. Both of you are going to recognize that that is a ring of shooting stars. And it's like, it's the Imperial edition. It's like the Bugatti, or
So fancy.
it's the Pandora, version.
The
With all,
Gucci
it was made
version.
by blue people.
Great.
Other blue people.
Other blue, not Mool. But maybe Mool.
I guess conveniently for Mool, a ring of any size could fit. So
That's really true. So yeah, she'll give you the royal hello and excellent. I will gather my meager belongings and head over to your vessel.
Yeah, let's do
that's
that.
all right with the rest of you?
That works.
Sounds good to me, Francis will say. I think I'm going to take a crack at trying that spell jamming over at the ship. I'm a caster too, Flex.
Sounds good, Francis.
Flex.
Have fun.
I will. I will have a lot of fun. Ho ho. Jolly good. And Francis will trunks off. There you go, Christa. That's your character for you. I did it. Oscar, please. I hope they watch this later. All right. So with that, she'll start gathering up up her belongings and get ready to head over. As that is occurring, all of you who are standing around, Wrek, you are the closest to this outside of the room. You are going to see Commander Crux kind of fade out. Like, he does kind of like that fade out goodbye, with the whole like just kind of slowly dips out, Homer Simpson in the hedge type of style, and kind of walks off with a bit of a sulk. So what's the plan?
Typically,
What do
we'd
you
probably
all do?
wait for Francis to check in with him.
Normally, but it seems that Francis is indisposed today.
Mysteriously so.
They've just
I
got a lot
vote we
on
all
their
take a
minds.
nap.
Okay.
But, like, I don't think we'll all fit in your bucket.
Oh, probably not. Unless this place has a bigger bucket.
I do not
That's
have a
true.
bigger bucket.
Okay,
My
Well,
bucket
then
is
we'll
this
just have
big.
to take naps on our own. Sorry.
I mean, I have room in my bed if anyone would like to use it.
No, I need a bucket
That bed sounds awfully tempting.
or a tub.
I do have a tub. Maybe not the bed or the tub at the moment until I've had some time to clean. I remember that I believe my tub was used for some organ harvesting. I should double check that. Make sure. Did we get rid of him? I must check something. But from here, my friends, you are welcome aboard my ship to enjoy yourselves, given that my crew is kind of doubly dead.
Fun.
Yeah, they are not in the best place.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay. In fact, knowing them, they're probably in the worst place if you get my drift. Now that they're dead. They were kind of, I mean, evil vampire pirates,
They didn't have to be evil. That was their choice.
Right? I mean, you can be evil and not be a jerk, but they happen to be both. Nothing worse than
Right,
an evil
like,
jerk.
right, like a nice evil that could be fun, sexy, enjoyable. But if you're an evil asshole, nobody wants to be your friend.
It's
Well,
true.
someone might want to
Except
bang them,
other
though. I've
evil
heard that.
assholes.
I read that in a book.
Yeah,
It's in all stage plays and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to bang evil assholes though. Evil people though. I'm down for that.
I mean, wait, you know what? So long as there's consent, if you want to, you never mind. Never mind.
Consent is key after all.
Consent is key.
Mhm.
I'm going to go make sure that I put those kidneys away. But please feel free to come and go. With a bit of time, we will make our way to Doomspace. Although, I believe that Doom, yes, Doom. I believe Commodore Crux and Topolo, he kind of says grumpily, are the ones who know the way to Doomspace. I will follow.
like a convoy.
Can you remind me of the princess's full name?
The princess's full name, and let me just double check that I'm pronouncing it correctly, because it's been a while. Is there a pronunciation guide? There is not. Ah, that's why I never knew how to pronounce it.
Lovely.
Okay, so the princess's name is, I love that the end of the chapter is look a princess, is Zedali. So Xedalli. I'm assuming that's Zedali. Could be Zedali, I guess, but the double L makes me think
Oh,
Zedal.
that makes
Zedali makes sense.
Zedali.
Yeah,
makes sense, right?
Zedali sounds right to me.
Yeah. And then her brother is Prince Zeleth, which is Xeleth. And then the dad is Xavan, which to me is Zaven or Zavin.
Yeah.
What sounds more
Zavin?
like Flash Gordon? Emperor Zavin, Emperor Zaven, Zavin.
What was it? Xevan?
Xavan.
AV. Yeah, that seems like Zavin to me, but
I think Zavin's more Flash Gordon.
well, if we're
Also,
doing
it's-
Zealous,
Also, if
Zavin.
my name is Zaven versus my name is Zavin. Yeah, it's got a little more of a British.
Mhm.
All right, good. I'm glad we worked that out. All right. So you have full run of the ship. What do you all do?
I mean, I'd like to take a long rest to recover hit points and rage uses, etc.
That sounds great.
That's the first
You-
plan.
A rest sounds pretty good. Tana would like to actually make good on that offer to cook food, because
Okay.
as much as this princess might be a total asshole, deserves to at least eat food.
That sounds good. Why don't you go ahead and make me a to cook something for someone else? I'm gonna say it's going to be a wisdom insight roll to cook what someone else would
goodness.
like.
Let's see how this goes.
You can pitch something else if you're proficient in cooking tools.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well,
Not beyond regular. So 18. That's actually like I rolled a
That's-
17. So I literally have
pretty
an
good.
inside
Like,
of
it's-
1.
that's pretty solid. So
Yeah, it's not bad.
yeah, good job. So yeah, what are you cooking? You think? What kind of food?
I guess like what kind of food is typically like seen as a little bit fancy in the Empire
A little bit fancy.
that would potentially be doable on the ship? Maybe not super fancy then. Maybe it'll have to be comfort food if it's based on what's available on the ship, like I don't know, a rice or a pasta dish or
Ooh, flaming cheese.
Maybe, you know what?
flaming
Probably
cheese.
flaming cheese. Yeah, definitely. Maybe a paella.
Sure, yeah.
Cool. And you rolled an 18, so your paella did not botch like the paella that got me food poisoning.
Oh no. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I had undercooked paella,
Great.
undercooked seafood in the paella, and it gave us Norwalk or something, or salmonella, or who knows.
Mm.
But that's real life. Back in game. So you cook a rather brilliant paella. You manage to actually find amidst some of the knickknacks, paddywhacks, and all of those things around the Commodore's kitchen. You will find a small jar of saffron,
Ooh.
worth its weight in gold. Actually,
Fancy
way more than its
pantsy.
weight in gold.
Yeah. Well, and she's gonna probably spend a little bit of time doing that, and then bring some to everyone as much as she
Okay.
can.
So as you
I think
set it
when
around-
bringing it to Zidali, I think she will actually say that she tried to do this, as close to what her mom used to make her as she could remember. Hopefully, it's good.
sitting around the galley mess inside of the second wind, the lot of you are sitting around. Crux isn't there. Francis is off like getting the ship set up. So it is you all. Garganhael is back over on his own ship. So it's just the four of you if you're eating, as well as Topola, who kind of sits on down on the table, crosses her legs. She's barefoot. The soles of her feet are surprisingly dirty, and she is just reading a book that she's laid out on the table while kind of chewing on the stem of her glasses. What'd y'all make?
Payla?
Pela? Oh, is this like jambalaya?
So,
Now that's
sort
some
of.
hospitality. This is quite good. Thank you very much. It's reminds me of when I was a child and when I was a teenager and I snuck out of the palace down into the common regions. They have the most vibrant food and colors down there.
Some actual flavor.
Yes. The Xaryxis Empire has conquered so many star systems, and yet we still can't manage basic spice. My father used to think that salt was spicy.
Maybe it is if you're some kind of slug.
Spicy? Y'all got any hot sauce? I always bring my own. She reaches into her spell component pouch and pulls out a vial of Francis's Red Hot.
This is red hot.
Yep, approved.
I'd be down for some
Yeah,
hot
when did
sauce.
we get branding?
I mean, it's pretty good. You want some, princess? I mean, shucks. You look at this. This is really good. I don't know. I mean, you got a lot of stuff here. You know what we should do? We should have a cook-off later because we got days and days and days. I've got the orrery set up here, and I can't even get that to Francis so that we can get across the way. But if we're going that far, we should have a cook-off. We should have a cooking challenge, and to do that though, we're gonna need better fish because I like what you did here, but it's mostly vegetables. Oh God, are you a vegetarian?
No,
Are you a vegetarian?
just didn't really
No, I consume.
have many fish.
Well, why don't we catch some? I was going to do so anyway. I was going to start making some fishing poles and lures anyway, but on the way, why don't we go astral fishing?
Sounds relaxing.
Sounds fun.
Well, you ever gone astral fishing before? Oh wait, you said you ain't never been to the stars before now. Well, I would be absolutely, inhospitable if I didn't teach you how to do it. Did y'all go fishing back on your planet?
I've never actually been fishing.
You never been fishing?
What?
Never
I
been
could have
fishing.
sworn, at least at one point, there's something so majestic about sitting there looking at the ocean as the sun rises, catching some kind of horrid squid monster that tries to eat you. It's just so it's
No,
romantic.
I mean,
it's amazing.
whenever you were fishing, I would always just prefer to sit on the beach or something like that. I don't know, that's just what I always like to do.
Well,
So,
I mean, I
like,
guess
like,
can you
Yeah.
tan?
no, I just enjoy the sun.
Okay, because I mean, there's stars everywhere. It's still light. It's like suns, just a bunch of them. So you can go tan on the bow.
Well, I might try astral fishing and see how
Cheshire, what
that
if you're-
is.
What if you're secretly solar powered?
I've never put
Are you a
that theory to the
Superion?
test. I don't know what a Superion is.
Oh, they're crystalline little human doodaddies that like are real strong and can fly and stuff. They're powered by the sun.
I mean, how you said they're little crystal doodads. How big are they?
No, they're people that are born out of crystals. I don't know. There's a lot of crystal symbolism.
I don't think I was born out of crystal. I mean, I woke up in a junkyard one day, so.
Maybe you're powered by trash.
Well, I don't have trash now, so I don't think so. I think I'm just powered by. You know, I don't actually know because I don't get hungry. I just like
finger
food.
guns. The Cheshire. We're always in such garbage situations.
Oh my gosh, we are always in garbage situations. I don't know anything about me.
Do you poop? The princess is going to choke on her food. I rolled a nat one
completely
for my
and
socialize roll.
Completely perfectly in sync, choking on food.
Do glitchlings poop?
Yeah, that is not in the manual. So do they, or does it just like get compressed into like, and does it just get completely consumed by the internal reactor?
You know, I don't. I have the equipment, but I don't.
So you have a butthole?
Yes.
You ever had any?
It doesn't.
But nothing comes out of it?
No, nothing comes out of it.
So is it a butthole or is it a second hootenanny?
I mean,
wait, do you have a?
Everything works. Everything works.
So you've tried both.
Yes, I've tried both.
This is wonderful paella. It's wonderful. This is fantastic. Is this what normal people do? They talk about uncouth situations.
Absolutely not. But also,
Wrek's
yes,
gonna slide a bottle of rum towards the princess.
Well, what'd I miss?
The princess is gonna.
Ooh, food. Mul's gonna walks in, is gonna like stick a hand in the pot and just will start like absorbing some of it.
The princess's eyes are gonna get very wide. And then the princess is gonna grab the rum bottle and take another full mouthful of rum. She has just drank the equivalent of about 8 shots worth.
Oh my god.
You're aware that is not wine, right?
I pray to the gods that it is not. Wine would not numb the experience as quickly.
Whatever.
Just be glad Frankie's not here. If you want to see something horrible, watch Frankie eat something.
It's real funny. And it's like, remember the time he ate a watermelon? It was like just
it exploded.
Yeah, head.
It was everywhere.
It was
I got
beautiful.
hit in the face by exploding watermelon.
Gonna grab a
So good.
shot herself, Tana is, and elbow the princess and say, "You get used to it. They're more fun."
Yes, I imagine that they are. Much.
I think Mul's
You're amazing.
gonna
And it's
sit next
because
to
we're
Wrek
cool.
and just kind of like lean on him to be like, "Hi."
Hi, are you
She's
full?
gonna go up by
Yeah.
Topana
Yeah.
and
No, I
sit
was-
by her to talk about buttholes.
So you have checked your butthole.
Is this called an anal fixation?
Which cabin is to be mine? Which cabin is to be mine? I wish to set up my posters. I have a number of posters of various bands.
Oh, you got posters? And Wrek
Yes.
is gonna fish out one of his wanted posters and run down and like unfurl it and go, "Here's one you can add. I even signed this one. It's really nice."
Eh,
Well, that's a
Is-
better one than the others.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
actually got your
Oh,
eyes
the art
right.
She's a princess, so
It's like
They
it's
got the
drawn Wrek with
anatomy
like a
correct.
cleft chin and like this, like looking like Fabio on the cover. Who's this handsome fellow?
This guy.
I mean,
I just
that,
the resemblance.
it's kind of a better angle, but it's mostly me.
I got your good side.
I would recommend going with
I
this
have a good
angle.
side.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like handsome
That one.
Squidward. It's just handsome Wrek. Someone Photoshop that. Thank you. Yes. I've got a poster of this one's from your world. I think it's Triance, the Dryad, and this is BTS, and it's a poster of a bunch of like a bunch of guys all dressed very handsomely.
Oh my gosh. I saw Triance. She was fantastic.
Yes, all the single saplings. Yeah, it's very.
Oh,
was
I saw her when she did a concert with another one, Hunter Haste. That was a great concert. That was a good night.
Here's her new album. I by the way, I got like a 5 on my con save.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
So she's starting to be she's a little pickled.
She's looking a little green over here.
Oh, that's not the color elves are supposed to be, is it?
I don't think so.
No, not really.
Come, my
It's not
friends. Let us
Asteroid,
show me to my accommodations, and in the morrow we shall plot the overthrow of my brother's coup.
Yay, sedition! Or
Sedition, my friends.
treason!
My friends.
Wait,
Yes.
I don't think we've
friends.
overthrown a kingdom yet.
Let
We
us
have not. This is a first for us.
let us overthrow.
It's quite exciting, actually.
A toast to you, my friends. Let's overthrow that penis.
That
To throwing
penis,
at
that
penises.
absolute penis.
Yay,
Who likes him
conquest!
anyways?
Wait.
Oh wait.
To the victors.
Do we
Go with the
actually have
penises.
a spare cabin to put the princess?
Yeah, you do.
in?
You do. You have a spare.
Okay, good.
You can move my bucket out of that wet room.
I'm worried that she might need the bucket for different reasons.
I'm gonna
Accurate.
stay at it.
We might have to carry her.
Bucket.
I can handle
Why
this.
was-
I'm fine. It's fine. I'm.
Mhm.
Grimset said he
You are
said he had
looking
a bucket
extremely fine, my lady. Yes.
Isn't there a pot
you
or something
hitting
you
on
can
me?
use in the kitchen? Hold on.
Not yet.
Are you going to
Doesn't
hit on me?
everybody hit on you?
Mm. Well, Mul's gonna get up and start rooting through the galley to find like a pot or something that.
My dear Miss Starbell, if you are looking for reinstatement into the Xaryxian Empire, you can always start with flattery.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure that I'm interested in reinstatement to the Xaryxian Empire.
Here's a pot if you get sick to puke in. Don't use my bucket. I'm gonna be sleeping in that.
I will not use your bucket.
Thank you. Yeah, anyway, there you go.
She is going to use it immediately. Just. It's not even going to be like a big deal. It's just when it's, you know, it's weird. Hold on. I'm going to roll for this just to see. Of course, that's the nat 20. So she vomits daintily into the bucket. Just.
You can
Oh my
keep
God.
that.
She
We'll go through
and her
this.
pinky goes up when she does it.
Cheshire, are they gonna get married?
That's
No, I
much.
don't think so.
That was
No?
that spirit was quite
think so.
strong.
It's not gonna be a queen.
I tried to warn you.
Maybe? I don't think so. We'll see what happens. This is
Did I
very,
just-
very
Wait,
early.
what are you whispering about?
Not
Nothing.
what? Nothing.
Absolutely
But,
nothing.
Not your upcoming nuptials at all.
Definitely not nuptials.
No,
and
nuptials with who?
With
You
no
did
one.
say that you were
That's
going
why
to
we're
hit
not.
on me.
Oh gosh.
Well,
I-
Ash said not yet, so I mean it implies
Starship
future
them.
hitting on, but not currently hitting on. But you are very pretty.
Thank you. You are very pretty as well. Or
You got a little puke right there on your chin.
she pulls
The
out
daintiest
a
of puke.
kerchief and
I got it.
I like her. She fits in perfectly.
Yeah. It's about as socially awkward as we are. But I mean, I guess
Why don't we
that
show
comes
you
with the-
to your cabin? You can put the
Nope.
posters up.
and then you're going to hit on me.
Oh my gosh. We'll see. Sober
just-
first.
I've sobered up significantly.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, if royals waited to sober up before they enjoyed the pleasures of the flesh, we would never get any.
Royals.
Do they never know how to? Do they just not know how to have fun? Or are they
No,
just so
we're-
blinded by inhibitions?
No, we're always a little bit lit.
Stressed.
Oh, okay.
Because
Mm-hmm.
we drink wine for
Perchance a little too
breakfast.
focused on the fun.
Hmm.
I was just saying that we're always inebriated, but fair.
Fair enough. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So, my slightly inebriated lady, do you wish to go to your room?
Yes, I would.
Brilliant. Come with me.
Okay, she'll go with you.
I'm glad you liked the food.
Yes,
Short
it
to
was
the
very
point.
good. It was even fine coming up.
Ugh.
Oh, that's horrible.
I'm glad for
I'm
that
not-
at the very least.
See, that means that's how you know it was good food, I think.
Hmm.
Right, if it tastes good. Oh,
Oh, and thank
I
you.
don't know, I don't
And
think so.
she'll give you back the puke bucket.
no, you can keep that one. That's
She hands it back to you and walks off,
Hmm.
as if it's your job to accept it.
Okay, well, I guess if you have to puke later, don't go looking. Moose is gonna put it on the counter, and we'll leave it there.
Later, Francis is gonna come down and be like, "Oh, hey, soup. This
No,
paella
Rex
is really
did-
acidic."
Cringe! Oh god.
Rex,
Oh no!
Rex is gonna
Oh,
take it and
why?
head up
Why?
off the edge of the boat and toss it. Pot and all.
A couple of astral fish are going to eat it, as you see in the distance. They're gonna.
Oh, gross.
Ew.
Well, on the bright side, eat up. That's royal puke. Ugh.
All right. So as you are dumping it over the side, you're going to see that nearby, Commander Crux is kind of leaning on the edge of the ship, looking out wistfully and sulkily over the side of the bow.
Hey there, Captain. How's it swinging?
To be honest, not well.
Are you sober?
Yes. Although perhaps I should
yeah,
not be.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
I told you when we first met that I had a long buried shame. Shame.
Did you dig it up?
What? Yes, well, I suppose I did. That princess. Long ago, I tried to destroy the Imperial fortress in the Astral Sea, but my fleet was routed by the Elven Armada. My flagship was one of a handful of vessels that escaped, but only after it suffered incredible damage from Prince Zeleth's solar dragon mount. I lost many comrades.
Wait, his what now?
Solar dragon. Right wicked creatures who are birthed in the hearts of stars.
That sounds both simultaneously amazing and horrifying.
Yes. It is awesome in all senses of the word, my friend.
Wait, you live to talk about this. Suddenly you're just way cooler than you were.
I suppose that surviving is, yes, an impressive feat, but many of my friends did not. I lost many comrades, and I suppose, if I'm being honest with myself, my hatred of the Xaryxian Empire is matched only by my disgust for my failure, my inability to protect my friends.
Hey, you're still alive and kicking. That means that you can go and iron things out, right?
Do you actually think that it's possible, Wrek? To make recompense for the dead?
Yeah, it's called payback. It really makes me want to wake up in the morning. I mean, there are so many faces that need punching.
You know what, little man? I like you.
I'm a big fan of me, too.
Make me a persuasion roll with advantage.
With my horrible charisma?
Yeah, the advantage is going to help, but my hopes aren't high. So as you're saying this, your Commodore Crux is going to give you like a nice, like a solid appraising look, kind of weighing your words as you get a
6.
with advantage.
Yeah, because I rolled a 9 and a 7.
Oh my god.
At -3.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes, I am.
I mean, I'll be dead honest with you. When I first saw you, I was like, oh, that guy needs a punch in the face, too. I mean, it's a good motivator some days.
Yes, perhaps I do deserve a punch in the face. You've given me.
You want one? I'll give you one right now. And then you can punch me.
All right, little man, bring it.
He will leap up and give him like one of those light little baps on the nose, like it was one of those ones that you give to a cat. There you go.
Oh, you know what? I'll let you re-roll that charisma check one more time. It's a nat 1 coming. I can feel it.
Holy mackerel.
What'd you get?
Yeah, I rolled a 1, but because of that advantage thing, I also rolled a 20.
Are you kidding? Really?
Yeah, so that's a 17. That's like a 1 and a 20 is staring back at me.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna allow that. All right, so he looks down at you, and you can see this like inner turmoil and weight, and he kind of like rubs the little spot onto the tip of his nose that you baffed, and is.
Okay, your turn. And he'll hold his nose up.
He is going to reel back his hand. And slap it down on your shoulder. Thank you.
Oh, you completely missed.
Thank you, Wrek. I appreciate this. It's been a while since anyone has given me that kind of support. Your words have put it into perspective. I should buck up. I should prepare to fight the good fight. I'm a Commodore, after all. I'm not going to be any use to you or the rest unless I am a better man than I am today. And
I don't know, you seem like a stand-up guy.
Yeah. Now that I'm not pickled in ale, I suppose that being a stand-up guy is probably on the table. Well, when we get to Doomspace, we are going to look up an old gift comrade in arms who I think you would be quite taken with as well. His name is Warwick Blastimoff. He left Doomspace to join the Coalition. Left for Doomspace several months ago. We communicating constantly through Sending Stone, but I misplaced mine during one of my binges, I suppose. However, he was heading into Doomspace. He was at the moon of Arun, entreating sentient plant creatures called Artux to join the Coalition. I think we should pay him a visit once we make it to Doomspace. What say you? Shall we meet the Major together? Major Warwick Blastimoff.
If he's anything like Frankie, we're gonna be thick as thieves.
I hope so. Can I ask you a question? Is Frankie,
No! You can ask me 2 questions. That was the first one.
Is Frankie, seeing anyone? Romantically?
I don't know. I never really asked the question. I mean, they're all my friend, but you know, as far as romantic stuff goes, it's not really my my wheelhouse. I just figure everyone takes care of, you know, all their needs.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Wait. You been like eyeballing Frankie?
No, I wouldn't say. I just want to make sure that they're taken care of.
Wrek starts laughing horrifically.
It can be lonely on the Astral Sea and Wild Space and Doom Space, and I just wanted to make sure that I was not keeping them on this foolhardy adventure away from any potential mate. Although if they had a potential mate, what kind of mate would that be? Would it be someone giffish?
You gonna crash! And Wrek's gonna run back and suddenly tell everyone else.
Okay. I'm not going to drink. All right, so rushing back into the cabin. What are you guys doing with the rest of your night? You're gonna rush in and tell everybody?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, what's on fire?
The Commodore's loins.
Oh gosh. I think Tana actually wants to help the princess settle into the room and have a small conversation.
Okay.
Cheshire's probably going off to have conversations with Topana because she's interesting.
Yeah, Topola will absolutely have a conversation.
Yeah, Topola. Yeah.
So that sounds good. So Wrek's gonna go broadcast all that. What's Mulj doing?
I think if Wrek is up for it, Mulj wants to have like gossip talk about like love lives and like how much she ships the princess with Tana, and now apparently there's a new thing to talk about because apparently this is the thing. All right, yeah.
We're probably talking. We're probably talking in Goblin too, so no one picks up on what we're saying.
Is this like part of the foundation of our friendship? That Mulj and Wrek have like gossips about like love lives and everything?
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh good. Perfect. All right, but we can write fan fiction together.
Goblin fan fiction just kind of looks like spitting on paper.
Yeah.
My daily language proficiency tomorrow.
All right,
I
so
love it. Perfect.
That's fantastic. So up on the deck of the ship, Cheshire, you'll find Topola up there, working on fishing poles, like kind of carving them out. All right. Hey, how's it going, y'all? You here to help out?
Oh, good. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Did you hear? Did you hear what Wrek was shouting?
Yeah, I did. It's not really like it's new news.
No? Well, I didn't know. This is news to me.
There's been so much tension there. It's been simply palpable.
Spicy.
So spicy.
Well,
we love a spicy crew.
love a spicy crew. Is he looking at me right now? Nearby, you can see Grimzod's ship kind of like keeping parallel, and you can see like there's like a he's kind of like looking over at the ship through a telescope.
I
And then as you look over, his lefty is going to like tap him on the shoulder and kind of do the like the cut it out move with just the hand, like Nice day we're having in space.
Yes, he's absolutely looking at you.
He didn't take the breakup too well.
It doesn't seem like it.
Now I heard you were trying to maybe get over there and get your bones jumped. Do you have bones?
I do not have bones in the traditional sense.
There's so many things
They're
about
mostly-
you that are fascinating.
Yeah. I mean, I can take my skin off.
Like at the end of a long day when you need to just calm down.
Well, not that sense.
Do you just
But I
put
mean,
it in
like,
a
if I need to,
laundry
like,
and just
perform
kind of like
maintenance.
just wring it out? Like how do you do that?
No, it's like I can bathe normally like a regular person. But like if I need
Well,
to
I
do
didn't think you were
maintenance,
gonna
I can just do
bathe
it
like a
and-
cat, but how high can you get that leg? Now that I'm thinking about it, if you ain't got bones, does that mean you can tie yourself in a pretzel?
Well, I don't have like bones made out of bones. I more have like
Oh, is that why you're trying to get
a
one from
metal-
Grimzod?
Look, he's just cute, okay? And he has a cute accent, and he's a vampire.
He's a cute guy. He's just
Unique. With issues.
Well, and we all got issues. I mean, heck,
Mhm.
I got enough issues I've got volumes, not issues.
Oh gosh, me too.
But
Me too. Like I didn't even know what I was until I came out here. I'd never met another one like me.
glitchlings?
Everything I know about me, I've learned from just being alive. Like being able to remove panels for maintenance. When something hurts, it's like, oh, that's weird. And then I can just be like, and she lifts her she pulls her sleeve up, and it just kind of lifts up a little panel up on her wrist. She's like, see, look, you can look in there and like mess around and stuff, and just kind of. It's all
That's
mechanical.
interesting.
It's very cool. Imagine my surprise when I saw that for the first time.
Now, was it surprising, or was it just, did you just kind of naturally understand you could do that, and then when you found out that other people couldn't do it, that was surprising?
Yeah, because I mean, like, I knew me, I didn't know anybody else. So when I'd ask people what about it, they were confused, and I'm like, isn't
Right.
this just normal?
Exactly like this. Hold on a sec. And so she's like sitting in her robes, kind of on the bow of the ship. And as she does that, she's gonna like reach down, grab her bare, dirty feet, and she's gonna take one and put it up behind her neck. And then she's gonna reach the other one, put it up behind her neck. And then she's gonna put her hands between her legs, and she's gonna like walk around on her hands, like with her legs around her neck, and kind of look over at you and see, I've been able to do this since I was a kid, and people say it's weird, but I don't know, it's just me. It's just Topola.
That's definitely unique. Definitely unique. I have not met many people that can do that.
Also, she kind of like falls over in a heap as she tries to pull one of her arms out from the mess. I can also do this. Learned it from this weird astral elf type.
Oh. Yeah.
Don't die and acquire stuff, I believe was their motto.
Don't die and acquire stuff.
Right?
Well, that's a pretty good motto. I like that.
Don't, or maybe it was live long and get bitches. I forget. He was a weird guy.
I would like that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would like to learn more about me. I've never known anybody else like me, and I don't even know how I came to be. I woke up one day and I was alive, and that was kind of it. But I mean, I had to have been built somewhere, right?
Are you lonely?
I don't think so. I mean, I have good friends, and they're like my family.
I mean, that's all you need. I mean, honestly, to be honest, it ain't much different for the rest of us. One day we wake up and we're alive, and we ain't got no memory of the time before that. And we don't always know who made us. And, well, we don't really know anybody else like us. I don't know anybody else like you either. But I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, well, it's like I've never been able to find like a maker's mark or anything. I can only see so much, but I've never really been able to find. I mean, I'm sure there's got to be something.
Do you want me to check?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, do you got a tramp stamp or something?
You seem like you like interesting things. I don't know. I can't see my back.
Well,
I can't contort
turn
like
around
that.
and take off your shirt.
Okay, and she's gonna do that. And just.
A chihuahua. Hold on, let me see if Grimzod's walking to the telescope again. Yep. I am a gentleman. So yeah, there's no maker's mark or anything. She'll give you like a quick perusal. Be like, no, got a nice back though, nice and smooth. Couple of panels here. Oh, this is where your wings come out of.
Oh yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Why do you have wings? I mean, they're cool, but it's just.
I know, right? I have no idea. I don't even know how they work. They just kind of do. And she's gonna be like, "Here, watch," and then they're gonna just pop out.
I just like I don't see the advantage of this. Like, I would say this is not an evolutionary advantage, but it's not really like you evolved.
No. So I have no clue why I have wings, but I do, and they're cool. They don't work very well. I can float around, but it's like I can't like fly for an extended period of time.
You're like a flying squirrel.
Yeah, and it's like if I stay up too long, I end up just falling, but I mean I can kind of just like hover around instead of like walk for the most part, but I can't like exert it for very long.
Fair. You get an eyeful? I'm not looking.
Are you sure? And she's gonna turn around completely and face him with her shirt still off.
All right, now I am looking. I know an offer on the table when I see one. And now I see two. My compliments to your maker.
I know, right? The cat's dying over here, okay?
I have seen many worlds, but there are few globes as beautiful. Really? I thought it was a good line.
There was definitely a line. Meanwhile, Cheshire's just starting to just laugh.
Down. I'm assuming this is loud. They're shouting.
Yeah, we're yelling across ships.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we'll get at least put like, write that down, write that down.
This is better than the stuff we make up.
You're just like the camera's gonna pan down, and you're like right on the next deck, looking out the window.
With like a little notepad going like scribble and goblin.
I think that's a good time for us to pan through down to your window and then to the room behind it, where Tana has taken the princess into her new chamber, which is going to be, let's see, so that's on this type of deck. So that would be down in. Oop, let me just pull up the right ship. The Moon Dancer is the same ship, isn't it? I think so, yeah. So down in, yeah. So there is room down in the crew quarters is there. You can spare her 5, 4. Actually, nobody has been using the Spelljammer's quarters at all, so you could just have her sequestered in there at the back of the ship. Which,
Sure, yeah, she's okay with that.
this is quite nice.
I think it's actually the nicest room on the ship.
Well,
So you're really serious, hey? About destroying the star or, well, allowing it to die?
it's already dead.
Well,
I'm just
should
allowing
be.
it to rest.
Oh, good. I mean, you weren't wrong. I do feel a deep homesickness. But I've discovered that the rest of the universe is just as beautiful. I made some amazing friends and connections, and I have no interest in returning while the Empire continues as it does. So I'm hopeful that you really are serious about this.
Well, I suppose that there's not much else that can be done. Although I'm afraid you will be having to return to... You will be having to return to the Empire sooner rather than later. But at least I hope... Well, we'll have to go there. For my
Oh, well,
father's
yeah.
ascension.
A different type of returning, yes. Well, all right. I'll be keeping an eye on you, which will, at the very least, be somewhat pleasant. And now, Princess, to look up from her book, I am hitting on you. It's been really wonderful meeting you. I hope that you rest well, and I'll see you in the morning.
I hope so. Yours is the most enjoyable visage of all of the faces I've seen today. I hope to see it more.
I made it myself.
After I
Let's see if we can find something better than the rum for tomorrow.
That would be lovely. I hope that when next I awaken, it is near the sunrise of your radiance as well.
Tana tries to suppress a snort at the cheesiness, but she also loves it. This is going to be great fun. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night, Tana Starbell.
Good night, Princess. And scoots out.
Wow. And the camera's going to
Little
pan
notes.
out, and you're going to see that directly across the hall is Wrek and Mulj with the door propped open, kind of like listening.
I should say, if they're peeking out the door, then they will see Tana like close the door all fancy and then just turn beet freaking red and scoot off to her room.
Nice, nice. Nice. All right, and on that note, I think this is the perfect time for us to take a quick bathroom break. So folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back. Welcome, folks. This is the part of the program where we talk to the chat. I got to thank everybody, by the way. This has been a lot of fun, and it's been great seeing you all in the chat. And thanks everybody who has signed up for Patreon. The Patreon has there's been a bit of a buzz. People joining that because they have a little bit more disposable income now because they canceled the subscription to something. I don't know what it is. So
it's beyond our imagining.
Yeah, it's beyond, really. Yeah, you're right. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a kind of a chill game session. I kind of like it. Quick reminder that if you sign up for the Patreon, though, there's so much stuff on there, guys. Like we've got the Advance of Strixhaven every other Monday. Once a month, we've got Jen running a Mage the Ascension Technocracy game that I'm so happy I get to play in. It's gonna be so good. I have to do my damn character survey for her today or tomorrow.
Right.
Right, we got to do that. And then we've got Robin's gonna be running a game. We're figuring out it's supposed to be Radiant Citadel, but we're feeling the water out right now, given some things that are happening in the world that you might have heard of. Just so we're filling that out. If at the very least it's going to be something cool. There's a good couple of games in the background that she could also run instead. And then we've got tiers in mind. I've got tiers in mind for when we hit 150, 175, and 200 patrons. And I think at 150, unless you want to run Star Trek, Mills.
Okay, I would make y'all have to do it during the day, my time on like a weekday. So if you want,
I could do that.
Shockingly, I'm totally free.
I could do I would do Mondays for that.
We've said it earlier. This game, I will absolutely. So it's at 150 patrons.
You want to do 150 patrons Star Trek?
Let's do it.
Okay,
Can I
150.
bring back
100%.
my Trill Helms girl?
But it'll be a once a month.
Yeah, I think that sounds perfect. Yeah.
Okay, 150 for Star Trek Adventures, which is actually a really good game. I'm just bad at running it.
It's one of my favorites.
I just found my Star Trek dice the other day too.
Oh God, I would totally do that too. Mike, can you take a Monday off once a month?
Not likely.
Well, we can have a rotating seat on it.
But it
You
could be
gotta
like a random Wednesday. It would just have to be like probably ending at 4 my time. So like starting the same as this one or maybe earlier. We'll have to do some science.
And then I guess I'll announce now if we hit 200 patrons, I think 200 for this one, might be 175, but I will run Avatar: The Last Airbender. Because I backed it. I have a copy of it. I loved it in our private chat. I was like, I should run Avatar. And Bryn, our lovely friend and cast member, who is impossible to get a hold of most of the time for game stuff because they're so busy, right? 30 seconds after I posted that was all caps. I'm in. She's so busy. She's constantly on the road. Like they're always like doing stuff for Ping or at conventions, but they're like, no, Avatar. Okay, so James, not James Cameron's Avatar: The Last Airbender. Did anybody go see the new Avatar movie?
No, not yet.
I have no desire to. Maybe just because it might look pretty.
Theater. It is in every theater.
I keep meaning to watch it. Yeah.
The water vendor.
Right.
Oh man.
And then,
it just reminds me how like my first long-term game that you ran for me was like Mage the Awakening, and I went to Vancouver, and part of the thing was that we had a bonding, like my character and her dad, who suddenly got stuck, who suddenly had custody of her, or had a bonding night of watching Avatar, like because it was set after it came out, but we played before the movie was out or something like that. Like it was, I don't remember.
It was good. It was a good game.
That is my biggest memory of Avatar.
So, yeah.
I know I've seen it. I'm just like, it just didn't leave a mark.
It made more. My fake version of Avatar made more of an impact. Yeah. My sweeted copy of Avatar just exists in your brain.
Yeah. It even just like describe it at all or go into it. It was just like, oh yeah, it's a thing they did.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
What a cultural phenomenon. I find it fascinating because everyone knows about it and it's just such a big deal.
Name the main character. I mean, I can do it. I can do it.
I can do it.
It's Jake Sully, but name any other character in it.
Neytiri.
Is it Neytiri? I was thinking Navi but that's the name of it.
The Navi are the people. Yeah.
That's the race.
It's such a.
But it's like I don't remember any names of anybody else.
The name of the Star Trek character, which it sure is not, because I know it's the same actress.
So apparently, unobtainium in the original script. But my favorite part about Avatar is unobtainium. By the way,
right?
Because it's just great. Apparently, that was a nickname in World. In the script, in the original script, it was supposed to be like it's actually called this realistic thing, but we just call it unobtainium.
And they never
because it's so hard to get a hold of, right?
Oh my God.
But they cut that part out, so it's just unobtainium now, and I love that.
Oh my God.
Mike, when you used to make all of the different badge types, I still wanted an unobtainium badge.
About it.
I got Uru Metal and a bunch of other ones.
It didn't leave a significant impact in any other way. I don't think. I find it just a fascinating phenomenon.
My favorite impact for Avatar were the designs of the like the helicopter things, the Samson and the Scorpion, because they're such a great representation of like a near future heavy lift, multi-use or light attack like aerial unit. In a different atmosphere. So like I think that they did a very, very good job with the design of the Scorpion, the Samson, and the Valkyrie shuttle as well. And the actual like ship itself, I can't remember the name of the ship itself, but the design that went into that was extremely well thought out and very, very accurate for what a near future interstellar ship could look like, including the use of heat radiators. Yes, more ships need radiators. Sci-fi never put radiators in anything.
Just for warming?
No, or for the
coolant?
To expel the heat into space that all the engines and stuff generate. Sci-fi never include radiators. And Avatar, like the two biggest things on their ship are these two massive glowing red radiators on the technically the back of the ship.
I guess they just assumed that like the cold of space would kind of siphon the heat out.
Yeah,
but then wouldn't that just kill everybody?
But it doesn't. Exactly, because then all the heat just cooks the internals of it, and it's not good. So why on like the International Space Station, for instance, you have the big solar arrays, and then there's another two huge arrays as well that are all the heat radiator arrays.
Okay,
it's really cool, and Avatar actually got that right.
It's like in Star Trek how they put the engines at the back and all the people up at the front.
Honestly, like James Cameron does tech so well. He is. I mean,
yes.
I don't love Avatar, but I love James Cameron in general. Like I love his work. He's amazing.
Yeah.
And if you have not watched Strange New Worlds, like the new Star Trek Strange New Worlds, just do it. It's great. I love Pike so much. His hair
Pike is amazing.
Yeah, I still really need to watch it. It's been on my to-do list since before. I haven't seen a single episode. I was so excited for it, and I just
watch one.
Completely failed.
Yeah. And
we're gonna cancel the rest of the stream. Go watch it.
Yeah, I actually just finished watching Prodigy the other day too. Because the last episode for that just dropped the other day.
Oh, nice! You've been watching it. You like
really
it?
Good. I love it. It's so good.
So
it's the kid one, but it's really, really good. Yeah. I like sci-fi.
That's real. I mean, it's real cool. I have a really important Starfinder, or no Starfinder. We're not doing Starfinder anytime soon. You want more Starfinder? Fine, costume. You're a lizard person now. Be a sexy Argonian maid. Yeah, I feel you there. So Random Equinox is saying that he watched Star Trek, there's Strange New Worlds, Discovery, which you gave up on, and Picard. Picard, man, I don't want to be like, Picard had some good points, but there were some things in that series where it was like, what? Why would you? But then it had the episode where Riker made pizza, which, you know,
That was a good episode.
I honestly,
But then it also
started, but I also haven't finished season 1 yet. So
it also. Go ahead.
please, I'm trying not to spoil because there's some stuff in it that just, yeah.
My biggest gripe with Picard, because I love all the ships, is that one scene where it's just copy paste ships instead of an actual nice Starfleet fleet, and that bugs me consistently. But yeah, randoms, you gave up on Discovery. Discovery is my favorite Star Trek.
She really likes Discovery.
So many times.
I think Strange New Worlds is the second best. No, I think Strange New Worlds is the best Star Trek, actually. I think it feels the best. I think the second best Star Trek is the Orville.
Yeah, the Orville.
Because the Orville is great. It's like, what if Star Trek had people who acted like people, but not as much as they try to people in Picard? Because in Picard, the people try to people too hard.
They try to people really hard in Picard,
and they try to swear a lot, and it's like, what are you doing?
Well.
Like, this is like, it's like they're trying to go Star Trek by way of like HBO version of Firefly.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. They really try to bring swearing into it a lot. Like, oh, let's swear a bunch because
it just feels weird.
Edgy.
Also,
like,
those swears aren't going to be
edgy.
there in like 300 years.
Right?
Like, I'm sorry, but incoming language, fuck is one of the only swear words that has survived as long as it has in its current form, and it's probably going to be gone in another couple hundred years. It's going to go the way of like,
who knows?
You know, I mean, you can't linguistically like assume what things are going to be, and anybody who like adds like conlangs with like con swears, right? It's always weird. Amy knows more about this than I do, but it always feels weird when people are like, do you grokked that? Or
I actually really like the swears that they have in Star Wars for like in Hades and in Mandoa, in Mandalorian. I find them quite fun. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so big important question about Spelljammer though. You guys are going to be meeting Major Warwick Blastimov. Okay, in a bit. Right.
I love that name.
He looks
just,
like
every
this.
Time you've said
Truly fantastic
laughing.
name.
Okay.
Oh my
he looks
God.
like that.
Yeah, he blasted
And
off. That's absolutely.
I need to know. So I am limited, unfortunately, because I cannot just put on a different GIF outfit every time I play a character in this. It would take too long. So when I speak as Commodore Crooks, I do this kind of pompous, vaguely British accent, right? So like that's pretty recognizable. When I'm doing Warwick Blastimov,
Sean Connery.
Warwick Blastimov. That could work. I mean, I also thought maybe I could do Warwick Blastimov. You know, do a bit of a Russian.
That works really well too.
But, or I could combine it and do Tim Curry in Red Alert. Space!
Oh my God, yes!
So is that what it should be?
Whatever one's
Mission.
gonna be
I'm
the
going with
best.
option C, 100%.
Or is that too close to Grimzod?
It is a little similar.
Hmm.
Not sure. Oh my God, I have something in my eye. It might be body paint.
Yeah, it might be a bit too close to Grimzod.
Because I don't want it to be Don Carnage, you know? But it needs to be like the space. Yeah, I guess it's pretty different. It's more chin. Space. Just, or alternatively, my name is Warwick Blastimov. I come from the future. I am a GIF model 800.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Commodore Crux, my old friend.
but only if he asks us to come with him if we want to live.
Come with me if you want to give.
Oh my god. I mean, my votes go for Arnie or Connery.
Okay, you know what? I'm
That's
going to make
where
a
my
poll
vote
real
goes
quick
for.
in
And
the
you
Steam
already-
chat.
Yeah, I'll say, I have to
Is
admit,
there
I
a way
kinda
to
like
merge
Connery.
those two?
Arnie, Connery, Jesus. Talk about forbidden ships.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to.
You know what? I bet if I go to AO3 right now, Kat.
Sean Connery,
Oh, God.
Tim Curry.
I'm still laughing. Okay, I was doing
Russian.
so yesterday. Some people know about this. I was doing like online quizzes for what color lightsaber would you have, et cetera, et cetera. And one of the questions on one of the quizzes was, "What's your favorite ship?" And I was like, "What does my ship preference have to do with anything? How does that help me? Like Obi-Kin or like Anidala or like what? Like, and then I scroll down. And it's like, no, it's actually asking about like starships, like TIE Fighter or X-Wing or the Millennium Falcon. And what's your favorite? And I was like,
See, ZC,
shame.
I can mimic Alan Quartermain from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I already do that for Ispin Greenshield in Dragonlance. Because we did a vote for that to see, like, because they in Dragonlance you're all connected to an NPC who's just passed, and you go to his funeral at the start of it, and he's got like all these legendary stories, and they decided like it was going to be like, yes, he had a very he was going to be Pierce Brosnan, and then they decided he was actually Sean Connery, and it completely changed his backstory. It's pretty great. Oh, Arnie doesn't have a single vote. Everybody vote quick! It's going to go away soon, but then we're going to hop back in the game.
Is Nicolas Cage as Dracula one of the options?
Oh my god, did you watch the trailer for Renfield?
It's so good.
It's just, I came. It was
For
so
what?
good. You know who Renfield is in the
Renfield.
Dracula myth? Like the ghoul?
No,
He's Dracula's retainer, his ghoul.
Oh, okay.
There's a new movie about Renfield trying to get out of his abusive relationship with Dracula, and it's Nicholas Hoult as Renfield, as in, you know who I'm talking about, right? Did you
Yeah.
watch Fury Road?
Yes.
Yeah, the Chrome Boy.
Okay.
And Dracula is
Okay.
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It looks amazing.
Do yourself a favor and
Is
find
it-
that trailer.
Is it called Renfield?
Yeah.
It's called Renfield. Yeah, it's coming out in a couple months. It's too late for my birthday, sadly, because that's my birthday movie of the year. Instead, I'm going to have to watch Cocaine Bear like around my birthday. Also good. Also, can we just be happy that Cocaine Bear is a thing? All right, Russian Tim Curry seems to be winning. All right, I can make it happen. Permission to come aboard, Captain. Oh, that's it. There it is. Right there. It's the white tongue. The white tongue. All right. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it did. It happened. It happened. We all were here. We all lived through it. We're going to move on. All right. Last chance to vote. Also, thanks to everybody for sticking out for this, because it's always fun playing with you all. And thanks to everybody who joined the Patreon, because I like to eat, and you help me eat. God, I really need to eat. I just had a banana. It's not enough. Oh.
Nah, food is important. You got to be
You need to
nourished.
eat. Whoa, what? Last of Us series premiere tonight? Whoa, man.
Right?
Ooh.
Oh,
On-
God. I
I
want to.
don't know what I'm
want to
doing
watch it.
tonight.
All right, Russian Tim Curry. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to have... Also, I apologize to any Russians who have to listen to this. Regardless of any current geopolitical problems, I'm sorry you have to listen to my voice do that. All right. Any last things before we head back in the game? All right. So with that, I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been destroyed by Xaryxis. Capitalism. Wait, no.
Ooh.
All right. Let's cut back in. Oh, work that kink out of your neck. Work the kink into the princess's bedroom.
Working on it.
Working on it. Just real
Working on the platonic kinks with people out on deck.
You're just gonna try to build a polycule with Garganzod and Topol, aren't you?
Technically, polycule.
Yeah, like a polyamorous relationship with the two of them. Hook them back up.
Oh my
because
God,
technically, because you're not a living creature, technically Cheshire's just a sex toy.
Oh no! Oh, I don't like that take.
I like the idea of her being an appliance.
See, I will point out that this is not a love triangle unless all points are connected. People get it wrong all the time. It's not a triangle.
It's true, but
a marital aid. Sorry, a marital aid. Thank you.
A marital aid?
Oh no.
We have a two-pronged approach.
I mean,
oh no.
Yeah, I mean, Cheshire.
Cheshire. All right, let's head back in. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello and welcome back to Spelljammer, Light of Xaryxis. Pew pew pew. You continue to fly and to make your way, not downtown, sorry. Every time, thank you, Vanessa Carlton. As you press on through the void, the colors of wild space grow more muted, fading into a deepening silver haze. And soon, your ship is immersed in the starry, silver clouds of the astral sea. All of you can take a long rest. And as you do, there are many things that are going to, are going to take place. Because after a quick morning check-in, you learn that the trip to Wild Space, or Doomspace, I should say, is going to take about 21 days. So you've got a decent amount of downtime. Over this time,
Right.
Commodore Crux, Grimzod, and Topola are particularly fun to be around on this. So I need to know, why don't we go through them in order? Who is spending any time with Commodore Crux? Or would you rather gamble with Grimzod? We're gambling with Grimzod. I know you guys.
Both?
I'm
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, I mean, Cheshire's probably going to be, as we just established, that's what she's doing.
Trying to flirt with everybody.
She's just trying to flirt with those two and end up in a polycule? I've never heard that before. So
It's probably for the best. It's a weird phrase.
I love
You just want to be the rope that connects the two ships. I understand.
Exactly.
All right, so why don't we cut in to you all sitting aboard Grimzod's ship on the deck, flying through space, and Grimzod is smiling around at anybody who's joining him for this endeavor. All right, my friends, today we are going to play a game called Dead Hands Dice. The buy-in is 5 gold pieces per game, unless you're feeling lucky and would like to up the ante. So, this is a good one. So, here is the deal. You take a dice, like this one. You take as many dice as you would like, and you shake them in a cup, and then slam them down on the deck. The highest reveal between all of us, we reveal at the same time. The one with the highest point total wins. But anyone with a single one loses. It's an easy game. Great to play when drunk. Who wants to play with me?
Me.
Good.
So you can roll as many dice as you want, but if you get a single one, you're done.
You're done.
So wait, which dice was it? It was the
It's the squarey ones. The squarey ones.
square one. Oh yeah, I like those.
I believe they have 6 sides.
Yes, they are
They
cubes.
do have 6 sides.
They're
I will
tiny
start
cubes.
us off. I will roll 4
As many
dice.
as I want? Oh man.
Sorry? Yeah, any amount. You can roll like 500 of them. Although, like,
I'm gonna roll 5.
you're on the roll 5. All right. Are you
gonna
rolling?
go
Who
7.
is? You're gonna roll 7. Oh, big dick energy
You're gonna roll
from
7.
Cheshire. All right.
Something like that.
All right. So, let
I'd
us
like to
roll.
participate. I'm rolling 3.
All right. Wrek, are you in on this?
No, I don't have any money on me.
Okay.
I'll spot you.
I spot
Come
you
on,
too.
you want
There
to
you are.
gamble?
Well, in that case, I'll just roll 1 dice.
Okay,
You
ready?
win this with my money.
1, 2, 3. Ah, I'm still in.
Oh,
Actually, wait.
I am still in.
I'm
Alright,
still
so you
in
all-
too.
You all slam your
Uh-oh.
cups down. All right, revealing. Revealing.
Can I
Let's
sleight of
start.
hand attempt?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
With disadvantage because you guys are very, very close to each other.
Oh no. Okay, one sec. That's a 5. It was gonna be a 20 with the other dice, but no, it's a 5.
So you reach under and go, wink, wink.
I'm just trying to like flip one. I'm just like,
You will flip it and it will roll back into a 1. Or you'll knock the one next to it into a 1 by flipping it.
yeah.
Ah, you've lost, my friend. All right, Wrek, what did you get? They peer over.
Now I got a 6.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Does it beat my 16? All
How
right.
did you get a 16?
I'll leave 9.
I rolled 4
Five.
dice. You got a 9? Uh-huh. It's a small number. All
Or
right.
32.
Are you what the fuck? What did you roll? Hold on. He peers over. What'd you roll?
I have 3 6s, 1 5, 2 4s, and 1 3. I think that's 32.
Okay, that means you're gonna get 5, 10, 15, 20 gold off this.
So wait, what was
Sorry,
it? I
Tana.
thought we just did. I thought the point was just to not roll ones. I missed
And
it.
to
you
get the
also want-
highest number.
You want as many numbers as possible. You know what? Screw this. I'm back
Oh.
in, and I'm going to roll I'm gonna roll 8 dice. I need my
Again.
money back.
Alright,
She's
so
gonna
I got
slap 10 gold
20 gold, you said?
Yeah, you had 20 gold. Yeah.
I'm only going to roll 4 this time.
All right, Wrek, you're in. Mulj just paid for you.
Tell me-
did.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm gonna
I
roll
guess.
10.
If you want to this time, I'm certainly not going to say no.
All right,
we'll toss. the
let's
gold
go.
down.
Rolling 8. Let's go.
Fine.
Ah, son of a bitch.
I only have 3
I'm
dice
out.
left to write these down.
I got a single 1.
I also got a single one. That would have been pretty good otherwise. If
That
these
would
were
have been
my
really
character
good.
stats in a role-playing game, they would be pretty dope.
I got 3 1.
Yeah, holy crap. This would have been such an awesome roll.
Oh my gosh.
I got 6 6s in this roll, and then I
Holy
got a 1.
crap.
And then I got like 3
Tana,
5s.
what did you get?
Oh, I have to do math because I had to roll 3 dice 3 different times because I only have 3 of them. So hang on.
Okay.
I rolled a 3, a 6, a 5, a 6, a 4, a 2, a 6, a 3, and a 2. So whatever that is, all added up.
Wrek, what'd you get? Did you roll?
I got a 3.
You win, Tana, because everybody else defaulted except for Wrek.
I rolled 9 dice.
The math is
Amazing.
irrelevant at a certain point.
Huh.
All right,
Well, I
it's-
guess on the right side, Mulj owes Tana 5 coins, and Tana's 5 coins go to Cheshire. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a pen. I gotta write this down.
Mhm.
So Tana, you're gonna make 20 gold
Mul's
off of
down
this.
like 25 gold down, I think, because she put in 10
All right.
on the first.
Who wants to bring some
Yeah.
big ship energy to this? I say we make it interesting. 50 gold pieces. Eh?
Not
What's
that
that?
interesting if it's only gold.
Yeah, is there something more interesting we can bet? Or gamble?
What do you want to gamble?
Oh, body parts. Let's
Those
like
are
cut
fun.
off. Let's cut
Oh,
off ears.
we are not doing that again. Not since the last time, Wrek. Not
No.
we.
No, but we're back.
I had to argue for 3 hours for your leg to stay. We're not doing that again.
Anybody who
mine
is
just go
paying
back.
attention is going, actually, only the audience is going to see that Lefty is going to kind of hide behind Grimzod. He's got like a 22 on stealth for his hand.
Ooh, nice.
The hand does not want to be
Sleight of
bet.
hand.
Grimzod is looking around for the hand to bet, though. I will throw in the body part. I don't mind. Wait, Lefty! Lefty, where are you?
Oh, he's already playing with a bad hand.
Cheshire, have you bet your voice? I can't hear you.
Cheshire's going to pop like a little panel off her arm and be like, I can bet a body part. I shouldn't do that, should I? And she
Yeah,
clicks it
probably
off.
not. It might get dirty. I have not swabbed the deck in a while.
Fair.
Will's gonna pop off one of the blobs on her head and is gonna like remerge and be like, I can bet this.
Reabsorbs.
Pop it back on.
Maybe not body parts. Maybe chores. Eh? Like I said, my deck has not been swabbed. Anyone here who wants to swab my deck?
I don't know. You got a pretty big deck. That might take a while.
Well, maybe if we all helped out.
I mean,
That's
you
true.
all we'll get it nice and soapy and you
Makes
know,
the dream work.
it makes the dream work.
I don't know.
All right. So if so I get my deck soaked. If you do this, what do you get out of this if you win?
Oh, you can trim my toenails.
I will be sure to win this one then. All right.
You can. I don't know. Oh, my tub probably should get cleaned at some
Disinfect
point. I
the
think I
tub.
left some residue. Yeah.
Right. Tana.
I don't know that I really have anything.
You
Certainly
will
nothing
do
quite as dramatic as a
all of
soapy
the
deck
cooking.
or tub. What if I lose?
Yes.
How does this even? None of this. So what happens if I win? I don't have to do any of the cooking. But who's going to
oh.
cook?
We
If you win,
split?
I will not do the cooking.
The winner doesn't have to do any of their chores at all?
That is a good one.
That does seem convenient.
But for how long?
Well, I mean, we have 21 days until we reach Doomspace. I guess 20 days after today.
Oh! If I win, I changed my mind. I don't want the tub's fine. I can clean it. But if I win, I want all of you. Well, maybe not Wrek. You're more like my creative. You can be the creative director. To do a live enactment of the recent work that we're working on.
Oh, not
Acting.
that one.
Yeah. A live
What?
enactment of what?
It doesn't have
It's
anything
pretty
to do-
risque.
Well, it's
I
just-
mean,
what's
it
in it?
implies. We can
What
censor
does it
that part out.
imply?
Well, I mean, it's a. They're
I mean,
gonna
I'm
pull up
in, but
like a stack of very scribbled papers in Goblin. Ooh.
Are there any keywords? I asked for someone who just learned Goblin last night.
Oh yes. What does it say? Is the word princess on there?
Oh, probably.
How
I think it's
how
like
randy
tags,
is
like,
it? Here's the randy meter.
alternate
Ready?
universe,
Ready? That's right, I'll do it
royalty.
this way. Is the randy meter ready? Is it? Beep, beep, beep,
What-
beep,
what-
beep,
I don't-
beep,
what's the
beep,
low,
beep,
like-
beep, beep, beep. Well, this is gonna be the highest.
Okay.
Okay, and this is gonna be the lowest. So,
I think Mulj says about there. I don't know what Wrek thinks.
I don't know where we're gonna get 18 pounds of cottage cheese.
Oh, we could-
We can
Well, I think
substitute.
Tana is probably going to turn very pink again, as is tradition.
probably
then
like
probably
tags like
What?
like
Sure.
fluffins.
What is that word? Right there. He points directly at the phrase royal scissor.
I, of course, have no idea.
All right.
It's fiction.
It roughly translates as bumping kneecaps.
Oh, very
It
right.
does not.
Oh, then what does it
It's
translate
rough.
as, Tana?
Something particularly wholesome.
Yeah. Pupkies.
Royal, really, really, you two.
Fantasy royalty AUs are popular right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ace.
Make your fantasies come true.
I mean, cookies are nice, but they're better when they have royal icing on them.
Exactly.
Is that word icing?
Continuing to match the color of fur.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
from the bakery AU arc.
Oh, AU. What is this AU?
I think it's the
Alternate
distance from the sun and the planet.
Sometimes gold.
Gold. Yes.
Mhm.
Speaking
It's a
speaking
good
of
standard.
Cheshire, what do you want?
If I
If
win,
you, yes, if you win.
dinner.
Like someone to make you dinner, or
No.
Oh, like with candlelight. And like candlelight everywhere. Just like in page 87.
In your cabin, dinner.
oh, dinner with the captain, eh? All right, this sounds fair to me. Then let us bet.
I haven't even decided on anything yet, so if I win, Cheshire wins.
Oh yes, you had not figured something out. Are you sure about this?
I don't know what I would want.
Perhaps someone could put in a good word. Well, I mean, I am a captain of a vessel. I can perform wedding ceremonies.
Continuing to attempt to look very stoic, but turn continuously pinker.
It is a nice
appreciate
day
the
for a
offer.
white wedding.
Oh!
All right, let us bet then.
You know what? No, I do have an idea. Where are you
Oh.
from?
Me?
Yes, before you turned into the current version of you.
That is a long story. I am from. Let me check my notes. Sorry, one sec. Jargon. So let's see. He is from. They do not say. So I'm gonna pick something at random from the Astral Sea Adventurer's Guide.
He's a vampire.
Sure.
He's been around a long time and his memory
It also doesn't matter too much.
You know what? I'm gonna say I'll let you pick real quick. Do you think he should be from Ravenloft, or do you think he should be from? Ooh, I don't know. Ravenloft, Greyhawk, or no? Faerun's basic.
Ooh.
Vancouver, 2010.
Vancouver 2010.
God, please.
I was lost in a riot.
Just works at Hot Topic.
He works at Hot Topic. I'll have you know.
Just always been like this.
Oh my god.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. If I win, you need to cook a traditional dish from your childhood
A
for
traditional.
your dinner with Cheshire, and then you need to share some with me because I won. I want to try more food.
Ooh, baby pablum. That sounds delicious.
I hope you like squid. Actually, no, I hope you do not like squid, because you will not be eating any squid, because I will win.
Mm-hmm.
Let us roll.
Then roll.
Okay. I cannot wait to
mechanical
feel
questions for
your
you.
soapy caress all over my dick.
Hold up, I gotta use my calculator to do math.
Okay. I'm spending a hurt them more to re-roll one of these.
Where's the
Okay. Everyone, one moment. Okay, just doing the maths. So that's 12. Okay. That's not the way math works, Kelly. 10. Okay. Revealing. Oh, damn it. Someone spent something good happens. All right. Did anybody get outed by a 1?
in theory, but some of us also have telekinesis and the desire to use it.
If anyone was outed by a 1, they may re-roll that 1 thanks to this something good happens that Chef just bought.
I was not, actually.
Okay.
My dice have been, my D6s at least have been nice to me. My D20 is not so much today.
All right. Revealing your hand.
I would be at...
Okay. Are we popping it all in our private?
Oh, sorry. I guess it would be 38 because I rolled 2s.
Okay. Revealing the... Okay. Revealing the hands. Wrek, you're going to tilt your cup, revealing 10 pips showing. Next, Mulj, tipping your cup over, you are going to reveal 20 pips showing. That's pretty good, but suck on this. He'll tip it over, revealing 35 pips showing between his 8 dice. Yeah, pretty good, huh? Cheshire's cup tips, revealing 37 pips. Okay, Cheshire, you appear to have taken this... and you have won a dinner. If and then Tana's gonna look down and go finish counting.
Yeah, just gonna awkwardly lift the cup with telekinesis and make no comment about doing so. Oops.
How many pips is that?
It's 38. So not only do you have to make dinner for Cheshire, you need to share some with me, but not the dinner part. I just want the food.
I suppose that you should go meet with Topola. I will require many ears.
I look forward to it.
The squirmier the better. I like it when they have fight.
Ah, this gambling is fun. We should do this more often.
I still need to get my deck soaked, though. He says, looking around. It's very dirty. A human skull will roll like a tumbleweed across the deck.
Oh my god.
Now, where's Lefty? Lefty! He goes and looks for his hand. All right.
Hey,
So
hey, Cheshire, can you still cast those tidal wave things? Maybe you could just, like, rinse the entire deck with one blast.
I mean, yeah, I totally could.
Yay, problem solved.
We just want to make sure that the doors are closed so it doesn't get inside the ship.
Yeah, we could soap it down first.
I mean, that's fair, actually. We could do that.
fair. All
All
right.
right, let's go soap and tidal wave the deck, and then I don't know, have fun, I guess.
Okay, so with that, you soap and tidal wave the deck, which actually does blast it pretty well. The skull is going to get kind of pitched out into the void and go. it's going to say as it flies away.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, on the other deck, Topola has finished crafting a number of intricate lures and rods over there. And as you approach and head back onto the second wind, she's going to wave over to you. Y'all ready to do some fishing? We're getting pretty close to the Astral Sea's best fishing spots.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to slow down for a minute, but that's not a big deal. Besides, then we get some better food out of here.
That'd be great.
I think an hour off our voyage ain't gonna be too big of a deal, right?
Right? Like, we're out here for over 20 days. What's an hour?
Right? Hold on, she's gonna grab the horn. Hey, Frankie! Yes, Francis, please. Sorry, Francis, can you slow us down to a nice, like slow pace? Yes, of course. The ships will slow down, and she'll hand a finely, intricately crafted fishing pole to each of you. Each has a design that kind of mirrors your personality, carved into the wood. Mulj's is kind of like liquid. It's got like these like flowing like rivulets. Tana's got a bunch of stars carved into the side of the wood. Cheshire's is very like geometric in design. Like it's got a lot of like intersecting like lines and things like that. And Wrek's looks like an absolutely normal fishing rod, but the bottom is shaped into a foot. Like the end cap is just a big, it's just a big foot or a toe. Your call.
Look at this. It'll stand there by itself.
It does.
That's amazing.
And then Grimzon, y'all coming over here to do some fishing? I must prepare dinner. We catch it first. I made him a fishing pole too. Holds one up, it's just a bone at the bottom of it. Well, all right. So, y'all know how to fish, right? I guess you said you didn't have to. So what you do is you take this lure, and what you do is you do the perfect cast, really, which is you jump, you spin, you do a little. She does dance, spins her leg around, and throws it in. She demonstrates how to fish into the astral sea for you, and as you're watching, the schools of floating fish will kind of migrate by you. Anyone who wants to participate can make me a wisdom survival check.
I will attempt
Okie
it.
dokie.
If you succeed, I will tell you what you catch.
Plus 8 is gonna be, and it's wisdom. 18. 22.
17!
Nice.
Because apparently I had 8 to survival.
Tana?
15.
Okay.
Rolled a 14.
Wrek, you doing it?
Yeah, I don't have high hopes, but let's give it a try.
Nat 20.
No, how about a 4?
A 4? All right. So you're gonna, you know what's gonna happen with a 4? You're gonna put it down. You're like, look, it stands up by itself. And a fish is going to grab it and take it right off the side of the ship because you just left it sitting there.
How heavy is that fishing rod?
Like a pound.
Let's try to mage hand that back.
Okay, so one moment. Let me just see whether. So with the fish that grabs it, can you do me a favor and roll me a d10?
Mm-hmm. I got a 5.
Got a 5. Okay, so I'm going to use my Hurt the More to change it to the thing I rolled. Everybody else, can you please do me a favor? Everybody but Wrek, roll me a d10 and tell me what you get.
Six.
8.
That's a 1.
1. Okay, 1. Tana got an 8 as well, or a 6?
Oh, a 6.
Okay, and an 8. Perfect. All right, so as you are doing your fishing, so you will all feel a little bit of a bite on the edge of your line. Mulj, you're gonna get yours first. It's a tiny little fish that kind of looks like an angry clam with like a flipper sticking out the back of it. It's a weird little thing. Tana, you are going to manage to catch a small fish, like about big enough to feed like 3 or 4 people. So say about the size of like a small trout. And you as well, Cheshire, are going to get one of these as well. A nice, solid fish, you know, a nice space rainbow trout. However,
Nice.
as that goes off the side, Tana, you are going to, at the very end of this, Wrek's pole gets sucked off, and you're going to try to grab it with Mage Hand. And
Phrasing.
yeah, sorry. There's so many things with the word space here. And you are going to grab it with Mage Hand. I need you to do me a favor and make me a strength save.
Strength. Oh, wow. Okay. I rolled a 16, so I have a 16.
Okay. I'm going to roll a nat 20. Okay, so this is not the way that Mage Hand normally works, but you're going to just sort of like
It's magic.
reach out with Mage Hand / your telekinesis and grab onto the pole.
Yeah.
For some reason, something in the astral sea flares with a flicker of light, and you are going to be popped off your feet by your Mage Hand as you try to keep it steady, and are going to like be pulled up to the pole yourself. And that is when you see that as it's dangling over the edge, you're going to be pulled to the edge, and there is quite a large eel that is ripping at the edge of the pole, trying to escape you. It's going to pull against there, and it's going to turn, and it looks like this. Just
That doesn't seem good.
it is going to feel a bit of a bite as when you set your feet, you're going to set the hook. It's going to turn around and snarl, and I need an initiative roll.
Oh, God.
From all
Getting
of
eaten
us?
by an eel.
Yes. If you would like.
I have a total of 8.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 21.
21. Okay.
What I get for worrying about Wrek's rod.
Okay. Wrek and
That's what happens
Mulj.
when you worry about Rexrod.
I got a 12.
That's
12?
a 10.
Okay, so I have the eel, I have Cheshire, I have Tana with a 12?
8.
Okay, never mind. I have Wrek, I have Mulj, and then I have Tana, right? And then I have Topola. Okay, so there is a sudden jerk of motion, and the space eel is going to rear back and is going to fly directly at you with a feral rage. Tana, what is your armor class?
I think, hang on. I got a note on this. Why is there a +1 sometimes? I think it's 15.
Okay. It is going to dive at your face, and as it does, your friends are going to kind of like probably try to stable you. You're going to yank out, and it's going to take off just the very tip of your hair, like just the dangling bits. And it's going to snarl and try to hit you with its tail spines as it passes, and is going to miss entirely as you kind of go back. Cheshire, what do you do?
I'm gonna 3rd level guiding bolt this thing.
Okay, go ahead. Make me an attack roll, please.
So that's a base 16. Yeah, it's base 16. And it's range. It's a dirty 20.
All right, roll me damage.
That is 11, 15, 19, 22, 24. 24 radiant.
All right, the camera's going to pan forward as this thing reverses its trajectory. Its hook still set in its snarling, kind of triangular, I guess diamond shaped when it's open, mouth. And the camera is going to zoom forward into its fanged maw as it dives towards Tana's face as a light goes off. It snarls into the camera, and then that snarl is going to go from to the sound of, and we are going to transition to the sound of clinking glasses and all of you sitting around a table where this space eel has been fried by radiant energy. The space eel feeds up to 12 people.
Ooh.
And you are all going to be sitting around the mess hall in the living ship, drinking wine and enjoying this very well barbecued space eel. You know, I thought I was supposed to be the one cooking, but this is quite nice. If we save some of the meat, I can repurpose it into the actual meal from my homeland, Grimzald will say. Perhaps, I do make a pretty good creme brulee, Cheshire. Since
Fair
you cook
enough.
dinner, I would be happy to make dessert.
Fair.
This is very good, though. So yes, this is a expertly fish fried. You only overdid its health by like 3.
Yay!
Well, I should almost get eaten trying to save Wrek's rod more often.
It's very good. It's very good. What do you think? Do you like it?
It's the bones that make it crunchy.
The bones are quite nice. The thing I love about eel, I grew up with eel along the dockyards. The thing about eel is the bones are like butter. They melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Fair enough, yeah.
I hate it when a bone melts in my hand. It's just not useful. Bones are for stabbing.
And for keeping your skeleton rigid?
I don't think I need that.
Yes, mule is plenty erect without bones.
I don't need bones. I mean, you can see them, like, kind of, like...
Are those your bones? Or are those from someone
it's
else?
from the fish.
Ah, yes, it's. Oh, look, it's dissolving right there. It melts in your mule, not in your hand.
Yes. They're dissolving quite quickly.
Do you taste it the entire time? Where are your taste buds?
I don't really have those.
You don't taste anything?
Hmm.
So you're saying you have bad taste?
Yes, I taste bad.
Eh, it could be worse.
But
True.
how would you know?
I think the vampires that tried to chomp on me didn't like me either. They kept making that mistake. Do I look yummy?
I mean, yeah, you are a good-looking slime person.
I'm not like a jello shot.
I do like jello shots though.
But if you were, would you wriggle the entire way down? Would you be like eating an octopus?
Probably. I don't
very
recommend
tasty.
it.
You could be a doctor. Yes, this is quite good, Francis will say.
How would I be a doctor?
I mean, you could go in, check out the problem, come back out.
I mean, I could send one of these guys in, but they don't really think much.
Can they see or perceive?
I mean, yeah, kind of. They can kind of act. I don't know. And then when they come back, I just know what they did.
Yeah, when you know, you know. That is
Yeah.
good. Well, the princess
But I
will.
wouldn't want them to do surgery.
I mean,
But they can open locks, which is very delicate work.
this
Sort
is
of.
true.
They kind of dissolve things.
This is true.
Oh, it works. It just works.
Well, the eel is lovely. Thank you, Cheshire.
I only cooked it. Tana caught it.
Well, Wrek
I mean,
caught it.
I-
It almost caught
I
me.
caught it. It almost caught Tana. I cooked it on the line. It was
Team
Tana.
effort.
Well, yes, Tana, this is quite the catch.
I'm enjoying the brain that's dissolving, but it's very small.
Yes, eels have very small brains.
I feel like I should be more concerned about the brain thing.
I
It's
think the brain thing will work itself out.
Most brains do.
Hmm.
I mean, after all, the brain named itself.
This is true. This is true.
That is so strange.
Isn't it?
I mean,
It is
I
well.
named myself.
Are you a brain?
And
Are you
you are
one big
basically a
brain?
large brain.
Wait, I don't know. We sort of talked about this. I tried to get a brain, but it didn't last. It didn't really help.
It didn't go well.
So I think, and when I tried to, well, I don't have a brain to. I'm Mulj. I'm me. I am.
Well, I am happy to be drinking and eating with you.
I'm
Although-
rather fluid on the whole topic of existence.
You are rather fluid, yes.
Mulj
because
imitate a smile with their face features that they're mimicking.
Just-
It's.
Hello?
Do you want me to do a Oh, that was not good. Would that be performance?
Yeah, for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like an 8. Just like whoop, much too large looking.
That is terrifying. I guarantee I am smiling underneath this mask, he will say, because he's still wearing his guard mask.
How are you
Yeah.
eating through that?
I'm really not. This is, I cannot really eat food, but this is, I can smell it. It smells good. I can still drink wine through this, though. That is luckily, I have not kicked my drinking habit. I mean, this is just absolutely fantastic. This is probably the best eel I ever had. And, y'all, if you still got those fish from before, I can absolutely put those in a jambalaya.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or I can make a gumbo. If you got any okra?
No.
We can
Something
make
nice
it.
and spicy.
I mean, do we have any sausage? If we have any andouille sausage, I could probably do something like that. Well, there's andouille, and then there's andouille. Where are you gonna find werewolf sausage at this day?
Werewolf sausage.
Hey,
You
andouille.
eat werewolves?
You can eat anything, honey. In fact, you
Oh,
can
true,
probably eat
but
anything.
I thought they were people.
So what's this about creme brulee I'm hearing? Are you making your creme brulee, Grimzod? I lost a bet to Cheshire, and we'll make. I was supposed to make dinner tonight, but she ended up cooking this lovely eel. So I thought I would repay the kindness. Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of distractions, how long do you think this fish is going to last us? Well, we need to do another trip before we get there.
Oh, I can just cast, yes, I'm Francis. I can cast, Gentle Repose.
Ah.
It preserves dead tissue.
Understandable, I think.
I have never tried it on fish before, but I think it probably would work. Yes, I think so.
That's an interesting question.
I don't see why not. I haven't checked the Holy Manual.
I mean,
Let me
now that
just-
you're, like, makes sense. I just, Huh.
I'm gonna double check that real quick. You touch a corpse or other remains. For the duration, it is protected from decay and cannot become undead.
Don't have any undead fish floating around. Zombie fish.
That's the ghost fish are the worst, man.
I cast Tupperware level 3.
That's basically what it is.
Dead fish. Something.
Yes, it should be fine. Let me try it right now. Oh, Demsies, preserve this food so that it may be scrumptious later. Yes. I think it worked. I can't tell.
I mean, we'll find out in a couple days. They start selling like rotting fish, then we'll know.
Charming.
Thanks, Demi Dems. However this works.
I wouldn't mind a creme brulee either. The
Cheers to
princess-
Demsies for magic food preservation.
To Demsies.
We're on a boat, right? That's his thing, right?
Yes, yes, it is. It is your thing.
We're on a boat and we're going fast.
Do you think there's an audience for a Demsies Vela ship?
You are going to hear in the darkness of wild space, in the darkness of astral space, in the limitless void of the imagination, you are going to hear a sound echo across the distance as you are thinking about this. Hold on, I can do this 1 sec. So as you say that, there is going to be a momentary pause. Oh, I don't have it ready. Damn it. You are going to hear the sound of lightning striking outside the ship.
In inclement weather.
You know, I don't think
I'll take
they'd
that
like
as a
that
yes.
very much.
I
that
can't tell
thunder?
if that's a yes or a no.
Is that normal?
Does it usually do that in the astral sea? I haven't seen that so far, I don't think.
It is not normal, but it seems to have gone away.
So,
That was weird.
I mean, I wasn't struck dead immediately, so that seems like a positive sign.
It is probably for the best.
I'll have to check
Well.
with my focus group.
Yes. Wow.
Hey, I'm your focus group.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Best of luck. All right. With that, you will.
This might
you'll
have to be
finish
one of
that.
the secret manuscripts.
You are going to finish up your time on dinner. Head back, have some creme brulee, have some nice dessert, Cheshire.
Yay!
How much dessert is she looking to have?
She wants a lot of dessert.
Okay. You have some fantastic dessert, my friend.
Yay!
Better than the 5 I just rolled. Hold on, let me switch dice. Yeah, that's like. You have some adequate dessert, and then you have some good sex. Keep making cat kick her mic. It's great.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You're flaming.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut down into Grimzod's ship, and you're gonna hear ooh 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 the sound of like wailing and moaning, and then it's gonna cut to that ghost that's bound to the ship, like trying to plug like ghost cotton into their ears, going, oh, for fuck's sake.
Patrick.
Can't deal with this shit anymore. So that's going to be your wonderful night. And maybe a couple more nights along the leg of this journey. Is anybody else, so like, let's see, Mulj and Wrek are spending a bunch of nights together working on their new novella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
would like
pajama
you,
party.
I want you both to make, I want you to both to make performance checks.
Oh god. This is not good. This is not good, friend.
Performance.
Okay.
Ugh. Wow.
Considering I had nothing to my performance, oh, can I do performance wisdom because I know my audience from experience?
Sure.
Beautiful. That gives me a +1, that's all, so that's a 12.
You both have determination.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll spend that. Make that a 14.
All right, 14. Wrek, what'd you get?
I'm rolling at a -3, and I just got 19.
Okay, do you want to make that a 22 with your determination?
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well get it done. Okay, so as you're working on this, so you're writing it, and Wrek keeps tossing in ideas that are initially quite disgusting, but when they're on the page, actually seem to work real well. Like a slithering eel.
Does that go like, I don't have, how do you?
Just write them down.
Okay.
We'll make it work in the edit.
I understand. I know. Okay, yeah. Brainstorm. We just put it all down,
Here,
and then
here
we
like this, I drew a mechanical sketch. Just follow the arrow.
Oh.
Honestly, Wrek, you guys have the best idea. As Wrek shows you his diagram. You realize something about Wrek right now. Wrek has the worst penmanship in the world. He is an amazing pencil artist. He has done a full doujinshi spread of a full doujinshi spread, if you get my drift.
Oh wait, turn this upside down. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Go there.
Oh.
I didn't.
This is actually good.
That.
Oh.
So you can keep this as a novella, or you can start making an erotic manga.
Well, we could do both
Okay,
versions.
that's fair. One's a light novel, one's a heavy
Some
novel.
people prefer to read. Yeah.
Okay. I need to know something before this trip is over. What are you naming it? I know what I would... Wait, does... Mulj, are you involved in it, or is a slime involved in it at all?
I wasn't going to.
Damn.
But I was
Everybody
just
wants
doing
to-
like random generators using like.
Part of me wants to call it Deep Space Nine, but that's just me.
Deep Space 6-9.
Oh my god.
I put my idea in the chat.
Oh god.
I mean, that could still work even without the slime, but...
Okay.
Yep.
This is terrible. I hate where I'm going with this.
Okay.
The Royal Jelly Tart, a romantic bakery story. or like baked in romance or something.
Baked. Okay. And the manga is called That Time I Became an Imperial Concubine? That time I got reincarnated as an Imperial Concubine?
That time, or my best friend is, or no, my future husband is an imperial baker.
Husband?
Or wife or partner, like whatever it is.
Spouse.
Yeah. My future spouse, is the greatest, or is like a first class baker or something. Yeah.
God damn it. All right. So, speaking of kneading dough, Tana, how are you spending the majority of this trip?
Pretty flirtily, I think. May as well kill some time. See if they can find some better wine or something like that on the stockpile.
All right, a couple days into the trip, you arrive at her cabin with a bottle of wine, a bottle of Chateau du Stomp.
Ah, the Dew Stomp. Such a classy vineyard.
Yep. Who doesn't love some wine from Ravenloft?
Mm-hmm.
She greets you at the door. Oh, you brought wine. Shall we?
It took a couple days to find it. I thought you might want some.
I absolutely do. You crack it open and sit around chatting for a bit. I must ask, you said that you had, you were exiled because of a difference of opinions. I'm curious what those opinions were. Was it simply...
Well, primarily that sometimes stars are meant to die, and that sometimes authorities seem to disagree about making deals with the space between them.
And what were you before that? What was your path?
Before then?
Yes.
Oh,
Stargazer, a soldier?
Not a soldier. Stargazer for sure. They wanted me to be a soldier. My family all wanted me to be a soldier. My family are all soldiers, but couldn't fit in then, and I sure didn't fit in with the Stargazers either.
So what will you do when it's done?
I'm not sure. Maybe go back to the adorable little orb I've been calling home. Spend some time in the lighthouse. Look at the ocean. I miss oceans.
Do you miss the flora from Zarindar?
I do. The smells, the foods, and the wine, and the people.
Yes.
There are lots of faces I miss from home. Although the last one that I met tried to stab me, so there was that. Ugh.
Family member.
Actually successfully stabbed me, I guess. Right, I have a scar from that.
Do you? How adventurous.
More adventurous than I ever intended to be. But I've gotten pretty good at it. And, you know, making deals with the cats between stars comes with some nice little advantages sometimes. Let's do a little romantic dancing lights across the room.
Stabbing. Such pretty lights. Was it bad?
Quite, yes.
And this was in your current quest to save your homeworld, your adopted homeworld.
We hadn't even really started it at that point, but yes. Ambushed us on some desolate rock.
You know,
A brawl.
she takes a pull of her wine. There's an ancient legend that says that the touch of someone with royal blood can heal any wound, erase any scar.
You know, I think I've heard that legend. Take another pull of Tana's wine.
Show me
I
the
wonder if
scar.
it's true.
We should probably test it.
I do quite like to test theories. Do a little bit of scientific experimentation.
Of course, of course. Miss Starbell. Though you're not a member of the Xaryxian Empire any longer, do you still take orders?
No, I prefer to give them.
Make me a persuasion roll.
Will do. I'm
Do
gonna
it with
put determination
advantage, because
to
she
this.
was not expecting that. That actually caught me off guard.
Somewhere
I have a
about
19.
about 3 doors down, you hear.
Yeah, I will say. I think the part of I prefer to give them might involve a little bit of telekinesis.
Okay, and I think that's going to be a fade to black. Damn.
Sounds good.
Damn. All right.
We'll go full
Come on, guys, we're all
warlock in
gonna
this
get
one.
laid.
Let's go spooky tentacles. Here we go.
Woo!
I expect the fan fiction to be sent to my inbox later. Really.
We'll do.
Also, Cheshire is equally trying to go after Topola because she is aiming to get with both of them.
Make me a persuasion roll.
I will make you that persuasion roll.
All right. So before we dock in Doomspace, you are going to be doing a little bit more fishing on the late night fishing or
16.
16. Okay. You want to spend your determination?
I will spend my determination, yeah.
That I turned you off.
16. So
19.
19, yeah, 19.
So, hanging out on the bow, she's trying to like make some more lures as you're talking, and this is a couple days after your dinner with Grimzod, and she's wrapping the lure around. You got a pep in your step.
Yeah, well, it's been a good couple days.
I remember. It's a pretty good time. It's always, Did he use Lefty?
Yeah.
You ever find a use for that back door?
No, it wasn't that adventurous.
Shame. Are you trying to flirt with me?
Yeah.
You don't gotta be so subtle.
I'm not good with social norms, okay?
Well, then why try to fake them? Just be like Topola. I'd like to see your boobs.
I'd like to see your boobs.
Okay, you can see my boobs. It's fine. Jeez. Do you have to breathe, by the way?
No.
That'll come in handy.
Oh, good.
Somewhere 3 doors down, you hear.
Hey, this isn't some long-winded attempt to try to either like to put another notch in your belt, or to try to get Grimmy and me together again. Is it?
No. No, just me trying to get with both of you at the same time.
Like literally at the same time, or separate ships? Like if the ship come a rocket?
Figuratively or literally, I'm not really concerned.
You're gonna have to work at that one. That breakup was not necessarily fun, and I don't want to get the wrong thing in his head, because if I go back over there and we have any type of love affair, even with an intermediary, you know, he might get the wrong idea. But I mean, I'm down for fun as much as any girl, but I just don't want to break his heart again.
Yeah. And they're so easy to break.
Man, am I right?
Man.
You think that if he, like an undead man, would be a little tougher than that, but no.
Right? It's like, oh. So, like,
Yeah,
man.
look, I'm a big old vampire. I got a big old wiener, and I'm very sensitive.
Yeah, and it's like, and you say one thing, and it's just,
And then there's not so
oh
big
my
no more.
god. They're not so big no more, because it's like, honey, relax a little bit. But they never
No.
do.
Well, I mean, that's the problem with rigor mortis.
I mean, you're
What?
not wrong.
Did he have you rub his shoulders? He's always got that spot.
He didn't actually ask me.
Oh, he will. There's this one spot, and you'll find out. I'm almost done with this. I'm almost done with this lure. Afterwards, you want to go fuck?
That sounds really good.
Sure.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Is there a leak?
Wrek and Mulj have their ears plastered to a door somewhere.
Oh, the little copper tubes that we can use to communicate.
Meanwhile, the camera's going to pan down into the spell jamming chair where, like, Francis is, like, disassembling and cleaning his gun, and you're going to hear, woo! Is there, like, an air leak or something around here? What's going on? And then, just because it was asked earlier, this is La Princesse.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, with the glowing eyes.
Woo!
Woo. All right. So with that notice, you all are going to have a very relaxing time. You'll all have a pretty wonderful set of encounters, and after about 3 weeks of travel, you are going to I love this random encounter. The characters have at least one random encounter. I think we had several of a different variety. You leave the astral sea. The silvery haze thins as the ship enters a system that appears to have no sun. The ship glides between colossal fragments of smoky gray crystal, remnants of an outer shell of fantastic proportions. As silent as lifeless as a graveyard it is, Doomspace gives new meaning to the phrase, dead of night. After 3 days of travel, through the labyrinth of crystal shards, you catch sight of a yawning black vortex, limned in dim light. On deck, the wild space orrery shows the black vortex with 2 planets slowly spiraling around it. The system also has 12 moons, 1 close to the vortex, 1 orbiting each planet, and 9 outer moonlets. "There," says Crux, pointing at the biggest outer moon. "Arun is just 7 days away. With luck, that's where we'll find my old comrade, Warwick Vlastimov. His mission, to create unity out of chaos. Knowing him, he's done a bang-up job." The rest of the trip is pretty quick. Within about 10 days, you are going to make it to the moon of Arun. As you do, flashes of light on the surface of Arun can be seen from orbit. As the ship descends toward the moon, you see a wasteland dotted with pillars of rock. Arcs of lightning leap from pillar to pillar. The ship heads toward a plateau that is 100 feet tall, a mile wide, and covered with jungle foliage. Knowing the ship can't land safely, Crux gives the orders for the ship to hover just above the treetops, then shouts, "Mr. Flinch, drop the ladder!" On command, the Hadazee releases the end of the rope ladder that extends 50 feet to the ground. The jungle below is alive with the sound of wildlife. "Well, who shall join me on the away mission?"
Sure.
Absolutely. I would love to get some ground
Yeah.
beneath my feet.
You may as well. Cheshire will float down instead of using the ladder.
With that, you head down onto the jungles of Arun. There beneath you, you can see that a canopy of greenery stretches all around you. You can hear the sound of birds and strange creatures rustling around in the underbrush. This place is positively alive. Commodore Crux heads down with you as well. And there's a pep in his step that you have not really quite seen before. He's feeling genuinely hopeful for what is to come.
You're going to love him. He's an absolute maniac. Together, we are going to do great things, the lot of us. I cannot express how thankful I am that we are together on this.
And as he tries to... What?
No, just as he's talking, Mul's just like, oh no.
And
I
as
have a bad feeling.
a shot rings out. A few seconds later, a uniformed Gif bursts through the foliage with a musket in one hand and a look of panic on his face. A pipe is clutched in his teeth, and you can see a pair of spectacles. Nope, those are just bags under his eyes. Okay, cool. Uniformed Gif bursts in there, and
Apologies in advance.
he shouts as he makes his way to the rope ladder. Pellets of radiant light fly through the air, narrowly missing you as several starfish-like plant creatures creep out of the jungle and advance threateningly. All right. Can I get an initiative roll from everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Seven. Oh yeah, chat.
7. Go ahead and pop them in their chat. Let's go blast them off. Okay. Let's go. Oh, damn. You're actually good for a change? Okay, so... Gif. Okay, so heading in to this combat, that is going to be... oh god, they go first. Okay, cool. So... Okay, so then I have... Wow, really? Okay, so I have the Aratux, I have Crux, I have... Wrek, I have... Tana and Mulj. Then I have... Blast him off. And then I have Cheshire. All right, so as you are looking around, you're going to see these strange starfish shaped, these strange star-shaped creatures that burst out of the... Ooh, wow, that's really creepy with the background.
Ooh, wow.
So these star-shaped creatures made of plant matter, kind of looking like overgrown ferns, but I guess not bipedal, but pedal with their petals, are going to burst out and rush toward you. One of them is going to lash out with its tongue, lashing out of this kind of like central stalk, and is going to lash out at Blastomoff as he grabs onto the side of the rope ladder.
Terribly sorry about this.
And he's going to try to pull himself up. This tongue is going to lash out, and he's just going to boot it out of the way.
I'm almost out of ammunition.
And they are about 30 feet away from you at the start of the encounter. They are going to move forward 20 feet. And one of them is going to fire they're just going to start trying to pelt you with radiant pellets, I think. Okay, so first they're going to aim for the Gif. A radiant pellet is going to strike Blastomoff as they like go and start shooting these like glowing seeds that rip through the air. One of them is going to hit Blastomoff in the ass as he's climbing up, and
You're not my friend.
And Crux is going to throw himself in the way and take one in the shoulder for this. But then the other 4 of these Artuk creatures are going to turn and start going at each of you. Wrek, one of them is going to fire directly at you, my friend. Would you like to use your deflect missiles?
I absolutely would.
Okay, go ahead and make me a deflect missiles roll as one of them fires at you.
What do I roll? What missiles?
Tana, 2 of them are going to fire at you. These radiant pellets are going to go right over your head. A 12 is not going to hit you. Cheshire, you're pretty glowy. 2 of them are going to fire at you. One of them is going to be a 19. Will that hit you?
That will hit me.
Okay, so you are going to be struck for a massive amount of damage. 9 points of radiant damage. As one of these things goes, bink.
Okay.
You're resistant to radiant, right?
I don't think I am, actually.
Oh, okay. No, that's Tana. That's Tana.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is going to be that. And Wrek, did you roll to deflect?
So you just roll as per normal. It's if I take damage, I reduce it. If I reduce it down to 0 or less, then I can actually return the attack.
Sounds good. All right, so... Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, man. Okay, go ahead and roll to reduce it. You have to roll to reduce 1, 2, 3...
19.
I got a critical hit on you, Wrek. And I only did 12 points of damage because I rolled all ones. Except for
Well,
one.
then I bap it right back at them, so you gotta roll damage against yourself.
Okay, so... Okay, that's gonna be... what's your dex bonus? 1, 2, 3, 7... Plus 4?
Plus 4.
Okay, so 12 points of damage are going to like go right at you, and you're just gonna bap it back, and it's gonna hit one of these things right in the face, and it's gonna go and tip over, start screaming and thrashing the ground in a tantrum. They are going to try to lash onto you. One of them is going to fire a tendril at Tana. Tana, your leg has a tongue wrapped around it unless you make me a dex save.
Yeah. Let's try the dex save. I have a 20.
Okay, a gooey tongue is going to lash out at you, striking the ground next to your foot as you go, and pull back. One of them is going to fire directly at Wrek, but he's going to dodge out of the way. Cheshire, I need you to make me a dex save.
Coming right up.
And that is... I need... Go ahead.
I got a 12.
You got a 12? Okay, you're going to be able to pull out of the way.
Oh, nice.
And Mulj, a tongue is going to fire directly into the core of your body. Make me a dex save.
Oh man. Okay. Oh no. I'm guessing my whatever instincts for dodging this doesn't apply.
They
to
do
it, 'cause
apply.
this is a,
Yep.
What?
You have advantage
Did
on
you?
dex
So I have
saves.
advantage? Okay, cool. Oh,
It goes
thank goodness. That is dex save. That is a dirty 20, my friend.
So do you step out of the way, or do you just part your center?
I think I just, it's like, whoop. Like that.
Okay. All right. So parting your center, you are able to dodge out of the way. That is all of their turns. Commodore Crux is going to take his turn and is going to
Learn this one in the war.
is going to reach into his pocket and pull out a large cylinder and huck it to where these guys have ran about 20 feet from you, and it's going to go. And one moment. Are you shitting me? Okay, one of them and the leader are going to look down at this thing and do kind of a Wile E. Coyote like uh-oh face, and are going to take 5, 10, 12, 18 points of force damage each as they are blowed quite largely up. They are still alive, but are very, very badly damaged by this grenade that goes. 3 of them are going to see this thing on the ground and are going to launch themselves through the air directly onto Commodore Crux and start on the side of him, because I rolled 3 nat 20s.
Ooh.
So they're going to dodge out of the way of the grenade and just attach themselves. Remember me! As he starts being pulled down to the ground. And that's his turn. Wrek, it is your turn. You are at the base of the ship, standing next to the ladder. Blastomoff is trying to climb it, and Commodore Crux is being wrestled to the ground by 3 of these strange plant creatures. What do you do?
Well, if he's being wrestled, I might as well leap over there and try to unwrestle them.
All right, go ahead and make me 3 attack rolls, please. Assuming you're doing a full attack.
I'm actually gonna save my bonus, so I'm not gonna push it. 15. So it's gonna be a 22 and 23, 24.
Those are gonna hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. It's 9 plus. What am I adding?
How much total?
Come on. No, I'm trying to scroll up and it's like freezing them. There we go. So 17 total.
17 total? All right. You're going to be able to bring your foot down. How do you take this one out?
I'll do like a mariachi dance on it and just kind of stomp it out like I was crushing grapes.
It's going to basically squirt out a bunch of its internal, like, gross bits, and is going to collapse to the ground in a heap. Down, Tana or Mulj, what do you do?
Mulj is gonna just like jump on whatever is closest. So if
the closest one to you is probably one of the ones that is on Commodore Crux.
yeah, that seems like a pretty good idea. Is just jump in and smash it. So Mulj is going to enter rage and is going to descend, I suppose, upon this thing, and will is gonna reckless attack for advantage.
Okay,
on
go
both
ahead, give it to me.
and I have extra attacks, so it's 2 attacks. Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, well that's the first one, and that's not a hit unless a 10 is a hit.
10 is not a hit.
Okay, the second one, however, is a 26.
That'll hit. Roll me damage.
Hey. This is not the greatest hit, though. That is a... That is a 9, and it is magical.
9 magical? Okay, so...
Yes.
You are going to slam your tendril into the side of one of them that's grappling Crux, and it's going to fall off of him and to the ground, but it's still up, able to fight. But it is no longer grappling him. Only one of them is kind of stuck to his kneecap. And do you have any other actions you'd like to take? Or are you good?
Nope, because that is my bonus action to rage, and that's my action and extra to attack and extra attack.
Sounds good. All right, then Tana, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Sure, I think a pretty quick turn for Tana. She would like not to die, so let's use the Armor of Shadows invocation to get some mage armor casted on herself. And then use my bonus action with telekinesis to try to shove the third one that's on Commodore Crux.
Sounds good.
So it's
Go
got to
ahead.
make a DC 15 strength check or get pushed 5 feet.
DC 15 strength check. Okay. You are going to push out and psychically kind of blast it, and it's going to stumble off of him and like raise itself menacingly when it hits the ground.
Stick her tongue out at it. Plant thing.
As fun as this is, I suggest that we continue going.
You will hear above you as Blastomoff begins climbing the rope.
Come on, old man.
All right. Oh,
Also, thank you for your hospitality, priest. A gift.
and he will also toss down a grenade. How do they keep getting nat 20s to get out of the way of grenades? Oh, no, number 4 is
I'm
gonna be
sure
the-
we had something good happen somewhere.
I spent it.
Oh.
However, it will still explode, sending 2 more of these just Brumhidi, kind of into the brush. And with that, there is only the leader and one more up as Cheshire. It is your turn.
How close are they together?
So they are about 10 feet from each other.
So if I do an AoE spell
It'll
that a creature within 5 feet of that point,
Yeah,
I could put a point in the middle and hit both of them?
sure. The
Call lightning.
battlefield is vaguely defined. I think that's fine.
Fair enough. Yep, call lightning.
Oh, God.
And I'm gonna make it so it's right between them, so it just hits them.
All right, sounds good. What's my
And
save?
If it's gonna be a dex save, and on the leader
full
save,
damage.
I'm gonna use.
Give me
Oh
full
my god,
damage.
you botched on both?
No, I didn't
shit,
botch on
okay.
both. I rolled a 2 and a 5.
Oh shit, okay, here we go. Alright, so that's gonna be 3d10. And that's gonna be 10, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18? Okay, that's gonna be that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, 18.
Okay, there is an explosion of energy, and one of the Aratuks is going to just ignite in flame. The priest is going to be launched by a combination of the grenade and the lightning, and is going to kind of roll into the bush, and on his turn is going to run.
Probably a good idea.
And as they are defeated, the Aratuks rush away that are still alive. Blastimov lets out a long sigh of relief where he's hanging onto the rope and leans down, saluting Commodore Crooks, and asks, "Permission to come aboard, sir?" And before Crux can completely rise to his feet, the earth heaves as two massive armored creatures burst from the ground. Wrek shouts, "Oh no! Bullets!" And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Uh-oh.
All right, so oh no!
It's gonna mark down the mage armor.
Yep. All right, so folks, that's going to be it for us today. I hope you all had fun with this one. I can't wait till Francis can do a dive bomb off the ship on top of these bullets.
It's gonna be amazing.
Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing.
How do you spell
I'm
boulettes?
Like you're French. B-U-L
I think it's
L-L-E-T-T-S or something.
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, yeah.
So folks, we gotta head out so that Kat can go pick up some stuff at the store. So I'm gonna do this pretty quick. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you so much. Thank you to all of our supporters over at patreon.com/dorktales who are sticking with us during this strange stuff with the OGL and all of the fears about D&D. All of the new people who've joined us on the Patreon to support a small stream like ours really makes a difference. This is a full-time gig, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Quickly, I just want to thank my world-building producers, Shelton and Soul Omen. I want to thank my divine producers, DM Michael Gray and my mom, Jan Clark. They're separate divine producers, since they're not like together. I don't think that DM Mike is dating my mom. My stepdad might have problems with that, but you never know. To my demonic producer Precarious, thank you so much. To my wizard of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, you're amazing, and that spell is coming very soon. And finally, I'm gonna have to change the title of Princes of the Patreon, because we now have a council of princes thanks to this Wizards of the Coast stuff. I have to thank Traveler, Trizelta, Cubby Gummy, Amberthist, Buddy, Taryn, Karasha Urquhart, Drew Thompson, and Sergio. You guys are all phenomenal. Thank you for literally making my weekend and giving us so much to work with on the new games that we're working on. To join them, head to patreon.com/dorktales, and you get to watch great games. A bunch of new stuff is hitting the channel very soon, including this podcast that we've been recording off camera. It's going to be so much fun. Look forward to seeing you. We're back with Spelljammer next week or the week after?
the week after, because I'm not in the country next week.
That's right. You're going to Hawaii. That's why you have to leave right now, because you're going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So tell Kat to have fun in Hawaii. Buy a coconut bra, and we'll see you in 2 weeks with Spelljammer Light of Xaryxis. Goodbye, everybody.
Woo!
Bye.
See ya.